There we go. No turning back now. This is the first ever episode of the Sweet Lou Show where we're going to be editing photos. And I'm going to... Oh my god, Nadine, what a real one. Alright, so Nadine, you're going to tell me if the music is balanced or super loud. So I'm going to start playing it right now. And I think we're going to be fine. Everything is going to be totally fine. But, you never know. Oh, Nadine, it's actually perfect that you're here, because these are some of the photos from when I was hanging out with you. This was the double exposure roll with my friend. What up? Jeremy, Dan, welcome. I feel like the music's too loud. I'm gonna lower it a little. I have it right in my ears, though, so you guys gotta tell me. We're gonna be kicking the Doom Eternal soundtrack, you know, like every good photographer. Just let me know, do I sound good? Is the audio acceptable? I'm kind of new to this whole thing. I've done games before, obviously, but music is fine. Alright, we're tapped in. Nadine's always tapped in. Alright, welcome guys. This is the Sweet Lou Show. We're going to be editing some photos, hanging out, and if this goes well, maybe I'll make this a regular thing. Maybe we'll do it once a week or once a month or something. And the ultimate goal, I would love to get to a point where, you know, people are submitting their photos and stuff, and I can edit them live. It's just a community thing. I think it'll be fun. For those who are curious, we're currently listening to the actual ultimate heaviest Doom mix. Damn it, that's the name of the video. So that's a lot of fun. And today's goal is we're going to get through these photos, many of which are for upcoming videos. My logic, here's how my brain works, is I'm thinking that in doing this, it's not only a sneak peek for upcoming videos, but it's also kind of like a nudge to be like, hey, I still exist, because with work getting heavier and stuff like that, it just, videos don't come as frequently. So I'm hoping that this is a cool, you know, multi-purpose thing, because I'm going to be editing these photos either way, right? Either I'm doing it alone or I'm doing it with you guys, so why not do it with you guys? So we have the roll for an upcoming double vision video. This one is, of course, with my friend SRAD. We've already done a collab in the past, but honestly, I'm super excited with how these photos came out. She did more of the projector stuff, and I was shooting these in Long Island City with my friend Nadine. And the ones that I edited, you know, I did some of these quickly, but they kind of feel like weird emo album covers, so I'm really into this roll. The other one feels a little bit more janky, but I'll explain that when we get to it. And just for the record as well, I'm I just installed the latest version of Negative Lab Pro, the 2.4, I believe is the latest. So we're going to be screwing around with that, which is very exciting to me, because, you know, I really like Negative Lab Pro. And I don't do batch processing. I know that's like a feature of the new one, but I'm not quite there yet. So for these, what's it? Control Alt N. Yeah, I have the shortcut installed now too, which is pretty beautiful. Oh wait, is the video kind of cut off? Just realized that. My monitor is enormous. Hang on, I just realized. Give me 2 seconds here. Make this more acceptable for you guys. Uh-oh. Help. Ah, we got some good tracks playing now. Alright, that's almost the bottom of the photo. Wow. I can't believe, like, aspect ratios, am I right? There we go. Okay, that now we should be good. Alright, cool. And I have the chat up on the side of the screen, so I'll be keeping an eye on all that fun stuff. But yeah, the 2.4 version has the shortcut built right in. You had to do like this weird script thing before, and I wasn't really trying to mess with that. Other than that, I haven't really messed with this version all too much, so we'll be experiencing a lot of it together right now. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of the stuff that SRAD does, so I was excited to collab again and do another one of these. Double visions are so fun. Coincidentally though, and she'll probably riff on this in her video as well. I think we sent these roles to each other like a year ago. And we're just doing it now, because I will say Sierra and I kind of have a lot in common when it comes to YouTube, in that we're inconsistent. Maybe she'll come by to the chat, who knows? That's kind of cool. I'm not in love with how, like, Vom blue that is, but... Ooh, wow, that... We gotta crop this sucker in, too. Pull this up a little bit. Now, the question is do we... Nah, I kind of like it better like that. Crop this sucker in, though. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like hearing this music just makes me feel like I should be playing Doom. This might not be a might not be the most productive. That's fine. Heading to the park with my ETRSI and my gigantic 45 to 90 zoom. I've been using Master VR and avoiding the Adobe tax. Negative Live Pro is good, but I hate the tax. Yo, Keith, get out of here. Jeremy, is that a Bronica, the ETRSI? I think it is, right? And if so, is that a 645, 6x7? I'm not super familiar, but that's really cool. I hope you're having fun and spreading the good word of the Sweet Lou Show wherever you're going. Keith, there will be no calf cam. Illegal. Don't be disgusting. 645. I love it. Yo, honestly, like, for a while I was saying to myself, so muscle memory, I'm so used to doing it the other way, of like going through the plugin manager. I forgot that there's a shortcut. For a while I was saying like, oh, I really want to pick up the, oh god, what the hell is it called? This one's kind of dusty. Oh my god, my brain sucks. The RB67. But the more I use the Mamiya 645, it just kind of feels like I'm pretty content with it for right now. And I also kind of feel like I haven't pushed it to its limits. Like I feel like I haven't like outgrown it yet. So I think I'm holding off for a little bit, especially considering like the economy right now and how expensive everything. What the? Whoops. Guys, we're okay. Everything's fine. I'm panicking because people are watching me. Normally all this stuff is like second nature. I'm just gonna clone stamp out some of that shit. I have the Epson V550, and usually the digital ice is really good, but sometimes it leaves like weird artifacts like that, so I just like to clone stamp them out. Nothing too crazy. Because the biggest thing that I found lately is that really the less time I can spend in this program, the more content I am. So just got a WLF for the 645. Yeah, honestly, I completely agree. Like, the one thing about the waist level that really throws me off is the fact that you're looking through the mirror. I kind of feel like I get really caught up on that, and conceptually I know you just move in the opposite. It's like inverted controls on the N64, but there's something about it that like I don't know, I just have, I gotta practice with it more, I think is the most honest way to say that. Hello, Polish Aviator, how's it going? Oh, this song does things to me. I just want to like start moshing in the office. You guys haven't seen The Office, really? The Office is basically a closet here. Polish, you have a question. What is up? Jeremy, I got a 645 of 64 megapixels with a $250 Olympus EM5 Mark II in cheap macro. That's what I'm talking about. I feel that. Main camera now is a Yashica Mat 124, and the flip perspective does mess with my head. Got used to it though. What did you do to get used to it? How long did it take you to be like, oh, this isn't weird to me anymore? Okay. Polish Aviator. I bought a Polaroid now, and the photos aren't looking that well. The films are stored properly. Yeah, so I recently made a video talking about how I was like taking a break from Polaroid and all that. And a lot of it does come from the frustration of, you know, doing everything right. Like, you know, I have a drawer in my fridge. I don't know what's going on with this one, but we're gonna say that's good enough. You know, I store everything properly. I follow all the best practices, and there's still a ton of times where photos just don't come out right, and it gets to a certain point where you just have to say, like, dude, this is out of my hands. Like, the quality control is in Polaroid's hands, not mine. And a lot of users complain about the same things, where they complain about getting inconsistent results, where they complain about photos not developing properly, despite storing them properly, despite you know, like, there's all these issues, right? And 5 years ago, when I started doing Polaroid stuff and started doing this channel, I was very quick to say, oh, well, they're new, they're figuring it out, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, they're not the Impossible Project anymore. The Impossible Project, when you bought a pack of film and it was all jacked up, like, you know, to me, I was like, okay, whatever, it's acceptable. But they've had enough time now. They've released the Polaroid Go. They've released a number of cameras. The fact that they haven't worked on the consistency of their film is a problem to me, and that's kind of why I chilled out with it. So I hope, I mean, that's not really an answer necessarily. I guess the answer is I don't think it's you necessarily. I think a lot of times it is out of the user's hands if you're following the best practices. Okay, Xander. I just flipped the image in my head. Think if the image looks good mirrored. I like that. That's true. This, the 6x6 format, I feel like, is a great way to figure out the mirror perspective. Yo, Jacob, what is up? Very on brand indeed. That's, you know, that's how I feel. I had to think a lot about that one. I kind of forgot that I set up all these stream assets and I haven't really been using them at all. So I gotta remember to get back into that. So yeah, let's focus back on editing. Jacob, how's it going, man? I'm glad to see you. Yo, this is a party. We're having a party. Did you see they're looking for a... I did see that they're looking for a QA manager, but it's in Amsterdam. And honestly, I don't think they'd want to hire me, considering in the past I threw a Polaroid out a window and put an egg into one. Just chilling. I love that. You feeling this Doom music? Because I sure am. I can't... Yo, film is more fun. All my YouTube people are rolling up. What is up? This guy's saying egg. Dude, we're in the game. This is excellent. We're out here. I love it. I'm sorry, we out here. We can't use the proper grammar for that. Hey man, you miss 100% of the shot. Yep, the Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott famous quote, of course. I completely agree. Sometimes you gotta just shoot. I like this one. This is a cool shot. Hopefully SRAD will join and then she can see this happening in real time and it'll just... Worlds will collapse. Everything will just combine into itself. Jacob, we gotta do a double vision. I missed the beginning. What's the deal with the double? Oh yeah, so this is for an upcoming double vision. So SRAD did the projector stuff, and then I just shot shit over it. So this will be a double vision that's coming out. But the funny part is that I think we sent these to each other like last year, and we've just kind of been sitting on it. So need to get our lives together. Oh my God, it's Dan. Danner McNanners, welcome. Yeah, Jacob, honestly, we gotta pick a time. Let's do it in person. I feel like it'd be cooler to, like, because most of these double visions, I've just, you know, like, we've used the mail. But I think it would, you know, we live close enough. We should go do it, you know, physically. Maybe we can use the Mamiya with the double exposure switch, you know, and just like pass the camera back and forth. That might be cool. Oh my God, the old camera guy. Double vision is pretty bread. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with chat as well, but I'm also I kind of get like rabbit holey with editing, and then it's like, oh, I'm just beep booping. Uh, Polish Aviator, yes. I have a 635 in program. The photos are turning out better. I've bought the films from the same person. Maybe it's something about the camera itself. That is possible too. A lot of people had issues with the Now Plus in terms of its exposure. Personally, when I did the test, I felt like the exposure issues were happening specifically when I used the app. And maybe that's because I'm on an Android phone. Can't speak to that. My Polaroid, like the regular Now, I never really had issues with that one. That one was usually pretty on the money in terms of exposure, as long as I was in good lighting conditions. You know, like we're talking like, oops, I don't like that. You know, if you're at like sunset or bright, you know, broad daylight, things look great most of the time. Yeah, old camera guy. Edit. You know me too well, man. Absolutely. And if we use the same camera, yeah, exactly. Because the biggest thing, as you can see with these shots, is this is true of every double vision. No matter what I do, no matter how meticulous we are with the Sharpie marking and all that, it always just the frame lines don't line up. And you know, I've just come to accept that. And sometimes you get happy accidents, but you know, I think same camera, you're in person together, you really minimize that. And oh, this song makes me feel things too. This soundtrack is so good. Get out of here. Legendary. Yeah, Doom Eternal, play it if you haven't. Ooh. It looks like fruit punch. Maybe listen. I need a moment. Alright. Oh my god, aroma tissue. What up? How's it going? Thanks for coming by. It's popping off in here. I've honestly been suggesting Fujifilm. Yeah. Xander, I completely agree. And coincidentally, actually, okay, so context. I have a friend who owns that donut shop, and you guys have probably seen it on the channel because I shoot there pretty regularly. He has this really cool Audi. I'm not a car guy, so, you know, he can speak to the specifics of it, but we've been shooting together. We basically just made it our goal, like we both do the social media thing, so if we can help each other out, we will. I was shooting with him in his car the other day, and oh, come on, this song? Get out of here. And I used the Instax SQ6, what the hell am I saying? And the photos came out so good. Like, I was freaking out. I was about to share them, like, right away on Instagram. So yeah, I agree. I mean, like, the big thing about Instagram, the big thing about Instax is it's just so much more reliable. Like, I like the Polaroid cameras a lot more, but I'd rather the film work. You know what I mean? Oh, I feel like I'm in a Slayer gate right now, but it's Lightroom. Adobe products can sometimes be like Slayer gates, to be honest, with how much they don't work. Okay. Rip and tear until it's done. Absolutely. This is a Wendy's. Dude, we're in it. This is a weird Doom. Yo, I should upload this to the gaming channel. And just call this episode 2. I gotta edit that shit, man. Yeesh. JP, hello, dude. I ran into you last week while you were taking commercial shots. Oh my god, what's up? How's it going? Nice to meet you again. Could I ask what you recommend shooting with Polaroid? I'm doing it. What's an AP digital? What am I? Yeah, I absolutely remember you. What's the AP digital? Oh, is that like for school? You mean like AP classes? If so, cool, good for you in those. In terms of Polaroids, it's a shit show. Is the fairest way I could say it. I think in terms of the Polaroid cameras that I have, I think the Now, like not the Now Plus, the original Now is the most reliable one. In terms of buying the film, you definitely want to go through Polaroid as opposed to like a store like Target, because you don't know how they're storing the film. You want to make sure that you're storing it in the fridge because it gets weird if you don't do that, and you'll get more inconsistent results. But one of the things I'll say is that just generally speaking, is sometimes you can follow all the best practices, you can do your thing, and it'll still kind of come out wonky. So that's kind of why I feel like the Now is all reliable. I also think the vintage ones tend to perform better than the modern ones. Just keep in mind that if you're using a vintage Polaroid, like I have the Sun 600, which I love that camera, but you can't use the I-type film on those because they don't have the battery, and you need the battery to power the camera. So I hope that helps. AP art, that is awesome. Hell yeah, good for you. That's badass. Yo, Grounds is the best. Nick, the owner, he's the man. Maybe he'll stop by. I didn't text him or anything, but you know, if he's not subscribed to this channel, that's pretty cringe, I'm not gonna lie. This is definitely one of my favorite doubles that we did. Yo, we need SRAD in here, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, advanced placement. I was thinking associate producer, but that's not quite the same AP. Yo, thanks, Jacob. They're not all double exposures today, by the way. I'm just kind of like going in order. I put everything into one folder so that we could kind of... I don't have to jump around my shitty, chaotic collection. Because the other thing, too, is there's both client work and there's family photos in here, which I don't really feel comfortable sharing on the internet. Like, you know, I have a nephew and he's 1.5, and you know, like that, I don't think that's very cool for me to be sharing that online, so trying to keep it organized. Fucking little border up here. Pardon my French. Yo, associate producer is level 2. Yeah. This is cool. We're going through. We're crushing this. Yo, honestly, it kind of feels good being social while editing photos, because a lot of times I feel like I just go crazy when I'm editing and I lose focus pretty quickly. But I feel like interacting with you guys, it's kind of making this... That's nice. It's nice. I like this. What camera were these taken with? I know on my end... ... It was the K1000, I think. I don't know what she shot them on. I could ask her. Let's shoot. Let's get her. Let's shoot her a message. Let's see if she can join. What did you shoot our double exposures on? I'm live editing and. I was gonna say someone. It's not someone. It's Jacob. Jacob. Yes. Hello. All right. Let's see what it says. We're also very similar in the sense that like we'll send a text and then respond like a week later, because we're both. It's weird. I love the YouTube scene because I feel like I've made a lot of friends that like make me real. Oh God. I made a lot of friends that made me feel like, oh, I'm not so weird. Okay, cool. Yeah, my camera was the K1000. I feel the same way. Sometimes I stream photo editing streams over on Twitch, and yo, Xander, drop me a DM. I'll check out your streams. Just send it on Discord. Wyatt Reading. I developed my first roll of film yesterday. Fuck yeah, that's awesome. Decided to drop by and say thanks for your video. Oh my God, yo, that's so kind. Thank you so much. Honestly, that means a lot to me because like I stand by so much that you should develop your own film. Like it's such a fun part of the process. I really enjoy doing it, and I feel like I feel like I don't recognize this Doom song. Keith, what song is this? I don't know this one. I feel like I don't know. For me personally, I feel like developing the film myself was what helped me get better faster, because I feel like I was able to shoot more rolls, and I felt like I got feedback faster. I think that was just the end of a song. I didn't recognize that one though. But yeah, happy developing. Best of luck, and share stuff in the Discord. I always love seeing photos. I may not respond super quickly, and I may not be the most active, but trust me when I say I look at every single thing that gets uploaded in there. Like, I look at all the photos, and I always enjoy seeing other people's work. A lot of time, like, the shit in there inspires me so much, because I just look and it's like, damn, these people are way talented. Yeah, we got Pepsi in the water, baby. Can't hear it that well. Well, you know what? I think it was just the flourish of the end of a song that I hadn't heard before. Oh my god, Xander, that's awesome. I really appreciate that. Yeah, that City Still kit is nuts. Like, it really is. I mean, I know it's expensive for the sous vide thing, but like, man, that kit really changed the game for me. Like, you know, I know a lot of people say, "Oh, it's overrated. Oh, you should use this chemical. You should use that chemical." But to me, it's like, who cares? Like, you're doing it. That's all that matters, you know? It's like the same thing with digital cameras. Like, I don't get into the whole like argument over what brand you're using, because it's like, as long as you're out there creating, who really cares? That's pretty cool. I especially like this middle quadrant here. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Have I had Pilk? I don't know what Pilk is. I love the part of the Doom song that goes dude, you know it. That City Still heater is the jam. Absolutely. I've had too many, yeah. Really? Mine's still going strong, although I will say it's ugly looking. It's starting to get like a little rusty and stuff. Pepsi and milk. Nah, I can't say I've had that, Jacob. There's always Peng. Oh my god, what's Peng? Wait, isn't there a like a milkshake or something where it's like Coca-Cola and milk? Isn't that a thing? Isn't that called like an egg cream, or am I making that up? Egg cream is a great word. Another question. Polaroid now has a crack on this black thing behind the lens. The 635 doesn't have one, and I took it. Huh. A pegnog. I'm from the Bronx. Some people don't consider that New York City, but in terms of that crack, yeah, I would. You might want to contact customer service about that if you think like your shutter is cracked or something. That could also have something to do with why you're having inconsistencies. I do, if I remember correctly, and I don't have it in front of me. I could just stand up and go look. I feel like it's like the shutter has like a line in it, and that's what like moves. But I don't remember it off the top of my head. Hang on, yeah, you know what? I will. Let me go look. I'll go grab it right now. You can still hear me, and my cameras are right beside my desk, but... Alright, so you're saying there's a crack... Are you talking about, like, when you're looking through the lens? Like, in the front of the camera? The little, like, where it says Polaroid 35 to 40 autofocus 1 blah 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 blah. Is that the area you're talking about? Yeah, okay, Xander, I agree. I do think the Bronx is part of New York City, but I don't know, there's some people I know who don't consider that. The big question for my New Yorkers out there is, where does upstate start? Because that is a hot debate with my friends. The egg cream. Yeah, I thought that was a thing. I'm sure I've had it, but I don't think I realized it was chocolate milk. I thought it was regular milk. Oh, okay, Dr. Peppy and eggnog. There's a lot of egg stuff going on. I like it. Do you think upstate starts at Orange County? Is Poughkeepsie Orange County? Or is Orange County beyond Poughkeepsie? Because I feel like Poughkeepsie is where it starts. One of my friends, love him to death. He played bass in my band. He said that upstate starts at New Rochelle. Xander, you and I have so much in common, because I agree. I feel like Staten Island is like... Staten Island's like a magical place that doesn't exist. Imagine if Staten Island were real. Upstate starts above New Jersey. See, that's the other thing too, is I feel like I'm not too crazy about this shot. And I say that because Sierra's shot is beautiful, and I kind of just ruin it with this shit. That's the problem with double exposure, is that sometimes like Sierra will take this beautiful shot and then I'll just come in and be like, oh, here's shiny water to ruin your landscape. I think Potown is Dutchess. Yeah. See, like, to me, like, Dutchess County is where, like, upstate starts. Like, when you start seeing farms and you stop seeing, I don't know, Westchester things. Like, to me, Westchester is not upstate. And I know a lot of city people claim it is, which is silly. Silly. I saw a TikTok that was like, how many boroughs are in New York City? 5. Name them. Manhattan, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, and what's the 5th? Bro, what's the 5th? I agree. I completely agree. The other thing, too, is no matter where you're from, it is irritating to get to Staten Island. Like, for me now, like, I live in Connecticut now, and getting to the Bronx is less than an hour. But, damn, when you want to go to Staten Island, for me, I feel like it's like a 2-3 hour expedition. Yo, this shot's pretty sick. I don't even know fully what's going on here, but I quite like it. Except for this fucking beard hair. Let's get that out of there. That's from my beard. Yo, this Doom is kind of funky right now. I'm digging it. How are we doing on this playlist? Okay, cool. We got a nice amount of that playlist left. No, leave the hair. It's organic. No, dude. Listen, the beard is an important part of my brand, but the amount of times where I've had to rescan something because a beard hair landed on the scanner bed, it's a struggle. It's a struggle to look this good, alright? I'm in Bergen County, New Jersey, so right outside of the city. And as a New Jerseyan, upstate New York is anything that isn't New York City or Long Island. See, that's what I'm talking about. My buddy feels the same way, but I strongly disagree. Yeah, dude, train rides from New York to here. Oh right, you're in Connecticut too. That's right. Dude, there's a lot of like northeastern people here. A lot of New Englanders. I like it. It's something about the film. The photo is out and it has like the weird thick white stripes. Huh, that's interesting. Jacob, that's a great idea, honestly. Get like a beard net for Windows. You see all these YouTube people and they're wearing their nice little gloves and I have like a beard net on. I look like a lunch lady. But in reality, it's like past Woodstock. Yeah, see, that's realistic. I dig that. You know what? Healthy debate is kind of part of society, so who cares? Who's this in this photo? I think that's Brandon. I think that's Sierra's boyfriend. I'm not sure though. I've never met him. I've never met her in person either, to be honest, but she's been to my Animal Crossing island, so it's basically the same thing. She was a voice in the Pooper series. If you're not familiar with that, that's like my finest work on YouTube. Yeah, honestly, Jacob did a big think there. You might have changed the game for me. Gonna make a video. The #1 film photography accessory you need if you have a beard. My question is that if Upstate doesn't start until Woodstock, what do you call the area between New York City and Woodstock? See, now, Mid-State doesn't sound like it's real, but the No Man's Zone, I like that. Yeah. Makes me think of No Man's Sky, which is another beautiful game. Downstate. I feel like, if anything, Downstate is probably New York City, no? I mean, you call that downtown, but... Okay, guys, S-Red got back to me. She said, I think my Canon AE1 and the half frame, spoiler alert, she got some half frames, were on the Konica AA35. It wasn't Canon AE1, it was my Nikon FG. Thanks. Spelled thanks wrong, guys. Sick. It's like the debate in New York. Okay, so I don't live in New Jersey, but I know that one. That one's like hotly... I almost feel like that one's more hotly debated than the where does Upstate start? Yeah, No Man's Sky was a shit show on launch. I had the pre-order. I have the special ship. Like, I've been playing that game for a long time, but it's so like impressive that they stuck with it for this long, and they really like made the game what it was supposed to be. I really have nothing but respect for Sean. That's why he appears in my videos so often.
No.
Okay, I've heard that one too. What is Taylor ham versus pork roll? I know, like, I've heard both the names. I don't know what either of them are. All right, this choir stuff is getting a little too epic right now. Maybe if we get done with these photos, we'll switch over to Doom. Maybe the two channels should become one. Maybe Sweet Lou Gaming and Sweet Lou Photography can live in harmony, and the channel will just be called Sweet Lou. It's like a breakfast meat. Okay. Oh, is it like Canadian bacon? Keith's behind the merge. I feel like there would be a lot of people on this channel who would not be thrilled about that merge. You would enter the comments of, I remember when Sweet Lou Photography was good. Joke's on you, it was never good. Sweet Lou Photography. Sweet Lou Gametography. Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah. Sweet Lou Cinematic Universe. I am so about that. I am so about that. The Looniverse. Yo, you guys are all smarter than me. This is some extreme discussion. I love it. Dude, we're tapped in. The Lunar. I'm kind of about the Looniverse. I'm not gonna lie. Although I will say it's kind of like in the Animal Crossing Pooper series, S-Rad's character's name is Luna, so I feel like that's more like it'd be spelled Lunaverse, but I still quite like that title. I think it's excellent. You guys are doing excellent work. Are you using OBS? Yes, I am using OBS. Shout out to Keef.mp4 for helping me get this shit set up, actually. So I don't have two monitors. I actually used to in my old setup, but the office that I have here is so small that it just wouldn't work out. So I have the widescreen, so just outside, like this is Lightroom, this is where my cursor is. Just outside of it is like my scene selector, so I can just like click on, you know, whatever I need to do. So like there's a couple that you guys haven't seen yet that I'm saving up, but my whole goal for the Sweet Lou show was to make it seamless, like you're watching one of the videos in real time. So a lot of the memes that I use typically in the videos are on my scene selector here, so I can just kind of plop them in when relevant. Guys, help. The film is stuck inside the Polaroid. Okay, that's not great. Do you have a dark bag or like a closet that you can go into? Because if you pull that thing out to unjam it, you're probably going to burn a frame or two. So I would recommend whatever you do it in the dark. Definitely don't know. Yep, see Xander. Xander is right on the money there. Because I know how expensive that film is and you don't want to like yeet a couple of frames to clear a jam. That's one thing I can say that didn't happen to me. Oop. Hit the wrong button there. One thing that definitely hasn't happened to me too much is I'm not in love with this photo, guys. Can't really see mine at all, and it's just kind of out of focus. But hey, you gotta appreciate a rainy day to truly appreciate a sunny one. Yo, this side towards screen, what up? How's it going? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. If it's empty film, then you should just be able to open the thing, open the film door, and then just slide it out that way. Like, cause it's on rollers, so when you open it, the film should kind of like pull back through the rollers. Like all best things to do in life, do it in the dark. Yeah, like develop, getting your film out of the cassette or pooping. Sometimes you gotta poop with the lights off. You know what I mean? Do you remember what film stock this was? It was Kodak Pro Image 100. That's the door to my office. I guess I was loading this in there. First of the roll. All right, guys, that's the end of that first roll. Look at that. Dude, we killed it. We killed it. All right. So this next roll was shot on my K1000, go figure, and this is double film cinema. I was meaning to make a video about it, and I didn't. But I shot some of that Devil Wears Prada concert on it, and I was so into the look. It's kind of like CineStill 800T. Believe it or not, it's actually cheaper. But I ordered it from them, and the shipping was out of control. The shipping, I think, was like 20 or 30 bucks for 2 rolls of film. It was stupid. So you can tell how old this roll was because my flowers were still growing. It was like last summer. Yo, that's kind of fire. Not gonna lie. Hmm. Now, one of the things I will say about when I edit photos is like oftentimes I'll do my edit and then I'll look back through like an hour, a day, a week later, and I'll just say, "Ooh, I hate everything I did." So if you see these in videos, you might see them look slightly different, but you know, that's fine. Let's look back at chat. Sensory deprivation poop, I'm all about it. I love when I see posts on our analog or eBay when it's like, does this film look good? Or it's just a picture of the entire roll. Yo, Xander, do you know the subreddit analog circle jerk? That one really does things to me. That one's very funny. Is it best? Dan, I normally do DNG. I'm sorry, complete lie. I normally do TIFF. Yikes, dude, $20 to $30 for 2 rolls of film. So the film itself, I think, was like 14 bucks, but the shipping was like 20 or $30. It was crazy. Wait, I just noticed that you aren't white balancing the frames on the film board. Yeah, so, Jacob, I'm on version 2.4. You don't have to white balance anymore. And it also, by default, has a shortcut, which is Control-Alt-N, and I think on Mac it's Command-Alt-N. Yeah, Oop. See, now what I just did is not... I want to go in here to do this. And they also have the tolerance for like the black borders from the scanning mask, so you don't even have to really crop those down. I normally just do it because I'm going to crop them anyway. But yeah, you no longer have to do the white balance. This version, I'm not going to lie, of Negative Lab Pro, the 2.4, is... I'm very impressed with just when you click convert, like the look you get just from whatever this thing's doing. Yeah. Yeah, so Xander, I think it does screw with it now. But yeah, in the older version, you gotta white balance off like just the edge of the frame. So 1 roll of Kodak T-Max Walgreens, only a 3-pack. $27.99! Yikes. Yeah, that subreddit's beautiful. Jacob, if you paid for the old version, you have up to 2.4 for free. It should be in your email, and they're doing a big update to version 3, and I think it's like $5 or something. Dude, I will like take my money. The guy who made this software is a beautiful soul, and I can't tell you how much I love Negative Lab Pro. Yeah, that new shortcut's a banger. No, yeah. And before they added this shortcut, you had to do like something weird with a script. So I was just like, yo, fuck that. I'm not doing that. So I just got used to going to file. And now, yeah, that shit's pretty big. Oh, DNG is recommended? I don't think I realized that. Yeah, the glow and fade sliders are really sick. It's kind of like the halation slider. No, I'm sorry, the bloom slider from Dehancer. But I think it's a very, very cool feature. I also really like just the brightness feature, because I don't know, it feels like it adjusts the photo differently than just messing with the exposure, and I like having that little extra brightness in there. Yeah, honestly, let's all take a second to praise Nate. We gotta get Nate on the Sweet Lou show, and he can school me on editing photos, because Lord knows I am not a pro at that. But we're having fun, and really, that's all that matters here. Oops. Yeah. Y'all ever heard of focus before? What the fuck is that? Yeah, Jacob, absolutely. I honestly wish my high school used film so we could have a dark room. So that's actually where I got into photography. Like my dad was always into it, so I kind of picked up from him. But my high school had a photography club, and we got to like mix the chemicals and all that. And in college, I was like kind of right on the edge of when film was going out, so we still had a dark room. But there are plenty of options out there. Cine still does make affordable options for like home developing, but also like in Manhattan, and Jacob can probably speak to this more than I could. But there's like the community dark room that you can go to. There are options out there where you can still get into a dark room. Okay, so the fade. The fade, Jacob, is the one that I don't like to use too much, but it kind of really... I mean, if you do it, you can't go too excessive. Like, if I throw that to max, the blacks become gray. It's very, very uncouth, but it still is a cool effect for it to be there if it's your cup of tea. I feel like that's very, like, Instagram a couple of years ago. Wait, no, I was saying you don't need to... Oh. Got it. Damn, that makes sense. I understand now. Focus is overrated. Yeah, there are times where I really hate myself for missing focus, though. But yeah, there's some times where it's like... I kind of am a sucker for those portraits where the subject is out of focus in the foreground. Like, those look pretty cool. These shots are just, you know... they're definitely snap shits. They're nothing to write home about. Ooh, that mask did not quite work. That works for me. And there's little scratchies on there. That sucks. Yeah, so I was in an aquarium for those. My high school photography teacher actually reached out to me about shooting film and where to get black and white stuff since my high school doesn't use film anymore. Yeah, Jacob, you're probably right about that too. Probably good for underexposed. I completely agree. Maybe every stream we should do a different video game soundtrack. Next time we do Animal Crossing, that might be cool. The duality of man. When Doom Eternal and Animal Crossing came out on the same day, I really freaked out. That's kind of cool. Jellyfishing. Y'all ever heard of SpongeBob? Dude, that's pretty cool. I like this. I think that's actually like a flare. That's not. That has to go. But which Animal Crossing? I see. All right, so aroma. Interesting rabbit hole I went down, but I found like all these YouTube playlists now. Oh, you see, there's a beard here, right there. There's a bunch of playlists where it's like all the rainy songs from like over the years. Fuck. So I really like stuff like that. It's very vibey. That's probably good enough. Watch out for the peanut butter fish. You can tap A to... Wait. What? What are we talking about here? What's A? Oh! That's sick. Oops. Good to know. Thank you. Yo, see? This community is sick. Oh, sorry. I just hit the mic. I think since digital cameras are around, my school just decided... Well, the other big thing with film, too, is, like, properly disposing the chemistry. You know, like, you have people that just aren't interested. Like, there's a lot of variables. My school, when I was a student there, they were getting rid of them because of how much... the dark rooms, that is. They were getting rid of it because of how much money it was costing them to get rid of the chemicals properly. Because, you know, you can't pour that shit down the drain. That's kind of cool. Yo, we can make this like Breaking Bad season 2. Remember to draw the anti-sea-bear circle. Zoom out and do it. I'll do it on this one. I mean, it does make... Yeah. I can't what? For some reason, when I searched Polaroid I-type film, one of the results was pickle seeds. Yeah, this is the pool near my apartment. I don't really go swimming, but I like taking pictures of the ladders. And it's hard to tell. I'll zoom in. It was raining, so we have like these cool little ripples in the water. See? It was raining! Whatever that... almost looks like blood in the water. That's fucking weird. Yeah, I agree. Art form that's dying, unfortunately. Oh, he was saying you can't in terms of throwing shit. Yeah. Dan definitely knows that. He's just being a funny... Oh my god, Jacob. That's a game changer! Dude. Thank you. That's that's massive. That's a big deal. Thank you. We're all benefiting here. See, you guys are getting beautiful entertainment, and I'm learning how to use a program that I've been using for 10 years. Yeah, Dan is a solid Dan is a stand-up fellow. He and Aroma, I have bothered them on more than one occasion about developing and all that stuff because they're very knowledgeable people. Yo, edutainment, that's what I'm saying. See, look, it was raining. You guys ever heard of rain? Oh, that's like the drain. It wasn't blood. Guys, it wasn't blood. False alarm. Oh, this was the song that played when you were fighting the Doom Hunter, I think. Get some headbanging in. It's good for you. It's good for the soul. So guys, tonight's the Super Bowl. Who's watching that? I think I'm getting dragged into it. I have no interest in that sort of stuff, but I'll enjoy the commercials and the snacks. Yeah, honestly, Jacob, you should make a YouTube short or video or something about that, because that I feel like that's one of those effects that is not like super common. Either that or maybe I'm completely wrong and I just was ignoring a very basic idea. Come to think of it, though, Dehancer has a very similar thing to like how the bloom inhalation works, so like a mask mode. Yeah, honestly, the snacks are pretty solid. Me, you do it. Actually, that's like Necrovol. Oh, really? I thought that was a Doom Hunter. Shit, how embarrassing! I have to go offline now. Keith is the Doom Guru. This photo, I like this photo. Yo, my neighbors probably hate me because I feel like I'm screaming. Fake fan, dude, I don't even know who's playing. Like, someone told me and I literally forgot like 2 seconds later. It's the Chiefs and Eagles, right? Chiefs and Eagles. Final answer. Eagles. Yeah, fuck the magenta line. I'm gonna freak out. Alright, so here's the Sweet Lou photography workflow. I'm gonna hit the X button there. I'm gonna set it as rejected, and I'm gonna rescan that because, of course, I don't do that line. That line freaks me out. And alright. I can't tell you how many times I've been on Twitter or something and see people upload photos with the line. And here's the thing, you do you know, whatever makes you happy. But like, I can't, that line drives me nuts. I can't do it. I have to rescan it. I would sooner have a beard hair on the photo than upload with that magenta line. And I know for a fact there are videos on my channel with that line, and it's solely because I didn't notice it until after I uploaded it. I have heard that there is a Breaking Bad commercial. Yo, come on, gas station, dude. Hi, my name is Lou, and I love you, dude. All about it. That's cool. Tones. Oh, okay, for next stream, I need to figure out how to real-time turn reverb on and off so I can go, tones! And then, like, it'll work in real time. Such a good idea. I love that. Yeah. So aroma, I have found that if I do the classic clean the thing in between every single scan, I never get the line, but it's just so frustrating to do that in between every single scan. I see it already. I see the line here. I see the line and I'm gonna freak out. I'm sorry, Daddy. No, I appreciate you saying that. You kind of can't see. No, you can see the line. That was just a cope. Yo, look at the... Can we talk about those halations, though? Can we talk about how badly underexposed this photo is? Tones! Yeah. See that? That line? It's not that bad, honestly, in this photo. I love these halations. Yeah, see, that's the one thing about film photography that I don't enjoy this part. I will say, doing this live stream and talking to you guys, this has been the most fun I've had editing photos in a very long time. So thank you guys for being here. But oh, I see it! I see the line! I'm gonna freak out. It's okay. I don't remember this chandelier store. This is another one you can't see the line super well. This is cool. The shot I took with Kodak Gold definitely looks better, but you got those light leaks going on in there too. Nah, I want it. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, you can see the magenta over there. God, that sucks. I have to scan this whole fucking roll again. That should be another like trademark of these streams, is I should just have the scanner going constantly in the background. That would probably be really annoying. Did that, no. Yeah, yes, Xander, I agree. This is the best show on earth. Thank you. That's very kind. Using a flat, I'm using the Epson V550. What movies? All right, so everybody in the chat needs to answer this, not just me. I haven't seen a movie in a theater in quite a while, but I've been watching a lot of anime. If you can't tell, I've been all about One Piece. One Piece has been like encroaching into the videos. I just finished Death Note recently, which I feel like this might be sacrilege, but I thought that show was really cool. And then I think it fell off. This should be red. I don't know what happened here. I might have to rescan this. I love the lighting, but that was a red light on him. Hamburger. Hamburger, help me. Yeah, we're gonna come back to this one. We're gonna come back to that one because that's all jacked up. I was just kind of curious to see if the line was all the way through there. Sorry. Did you get the One Piece card game? No, I want to. I need to find someone who's gonna play it with me though. I haven't seen a movie in a hot minute. Most recent was The Northman. The Northman was really good. I really love that one. I love Eggers. That's not just because of his name. The Lighthouse was definitely one of my favorite movies in a long time. Currently scanning with our V600, and it's giving me the line. What? Yeah, dude, I think the line is contagious. I think I had the line, and now you have the line. Maybe you can take the line away. Aroma, I agree. I think Death Note started out super strong. I really enjoyed the beginning of it. And spoiler free, even though it's like a 10-year-old anime, I think when they killed off a particular character and then replaced him with basically the same character with a different hair color, and I kind of was just like, why? Yeah, I kind of just liked the original guy better and found it more interesting. But like I said, I think the concept was awesome. There's a lot of really fun, I don't know, like the first like 10 episodes are bangers. It made me want to read the manga. Yo, One Piece is amazing! That's what I'm saying. I appreciate that. You could use some useful tips and tricks. Well, it seems like Jacob and Dan and Aroma are the ones that know the tips, not me. Yeah, One Piece is probably my favorite. I'm all caught up with the manga and everything. Now I'm back on the weekly grind for the show, and that is painful. So I'm trying to let some episodes build up. But yeah, One Piece really is exceptional. This sucks. This is not a good one. Like I said before, guys, gotta have a few rainy days. It's like, I definitely, the shutter speed's too low. That sky is cool, but nothing else really in that shot. Okay. Yeah, okay, aroma, same. Yeah, Eggman turn up, exactly. Yo, Eggers, he's top tier. Eggers and Ari Aster are like two directors right now that I really love. Yo, this when they switched the opening theme to season 2 of Death Note, sorry I'm really jumping around here, and it was that metal track, I freaked out. Like that song slapped. It was so good. And I love the animation. I love Ryuk. Like he's such a great character, and I was kind of upset that like there's that middle part where he's not in it as much. Yeah, overall I would watch it again, but I do feel like it lost some of its magic after that first plot point. Without, you know, again, not trying to spoil anything, because if you are trying to watch it, though, I hate, like, One Piece is a great example. I don't feel like I have the right to get upset about spoilers for that show, considering it's older than probably some of the people watching this video. Like, it's, you know, it's 25 years old. I don't have the right to get upset about that. But if you're my friend and I have specifically told you, like, I am up to this part in One Piece, and then you proceed to spoil it anyway, I think that's not cool. Recasting is devastating. I'm playing through Judgment right now. The main character is also named Yagami, so I keep thinking it's Light. That's awesome. Also, the manga for Death Note is like scene for scene to match. That's cool. Yo, so I actually am doing Attack on Titan now. And that's one too where I kind of feel like I don't know where all the hype is coming from. Because there are a lot of people who are saying, oh, it's the best anime ever. And all season 1 has been so far is people yelling about how they feel. Lightroom tip for speed: if you want to save 0.5 seconds of time with each photo, use the corner do control, right? Burn in hell is my response to those who spoil. Oh, hey, you guys ever heard of focus? Because I haven't. This I was grocery shopping and the moon just looked crazy. This is kind of cool, and that looks like the Breaking Bad RV a little bit. But yeah, I wish it was more in focus. It's more shaky than anything, but whatever. Kind of a vibe. It's not ideal, but this roll is kind of mid. Listen, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, guys. If I did a not great job, I'll say it right away. You lose a little accuracy when you're trying to power. Yeah, see, Jacob, I might have to start doing that. Death Note and Attack on Titan's the same producer? That might explain a lot of things, actually. Again, I like the art. I think it's cool. Again, it looks as though I've, Ooh! That's not correct. Oh, Jacob, yeah, you're totally right. That is faster. This is the Donut Man. Completely out of focus, but... What camera did I use? This was the K1000. That's the Donut Man, that's Nicole. That's Nick and Nicole. They're good friends of the channel. They're getting married. They're wonderful people. Big fan. And if you're in the Connecticut, Danbury area, Grounds is the spot. They also have one in the Bronx now for my New York people. Good coffee. Tell them I sent you. You probably won't get a discount or anything, but it'll be cool. I'm gonna go look for a Canon that my grandpa gave me. I have like 10 boxes to search and I really need it. That's awesome. Pentax gang, that's what I'm talking about. K1000 is one of my favorite cameras. Although I will say, one of my friends let me borrow her Nikon FM, and I quite like that camera. I'm gonna have to make a video about it. That's exactly what I said when I was skating around there. I thought of meth underground business. Yeah, that okay, so again, this is like a very local thing. Isn't it weird how if you go behind the Stop and Shop there's that liquor store? Like I don't understand how that liquor store even stays in business when, like, I lived here for 2 years and I had no idea it was even there. So weird. I haven't been in it, but I like its location. It's like it's an Easter egg almost. Nikon N2000 is I haven't used that one. The Nikon FM is really nice though. I love the light meter. I love the feel of it. It has that nice shutter lock, so if you're stupid like me and you accidentally fire off a photo all the time, you can't really do that. Saves the battery on the light meter. It's sick. And it feels like a tank, dude. That camera, it's not mine, so I'm not gonna do this, but it really does feel like you can like throw it down the stairs and like that should probably be fine. Again, not mine, Heather, if you're watching. I'm taking great care of your camera. I know I have a bit of a reputation on this channel, but yeah. It's like right behind. Yeah, it's weird, like, cause there's that. It's a hotel there, right? It's like a hotel and a Chase, and then behind it, there's like this little liquor store. There's no signage in the front of the building. It's like literally you have to take the back way behind Stop and Shop where the trucks go to load in the everything, and then it's like, oh, by the way, there's a liquor store back here. It's so weird. This looks good. I like this. That's nice. It's nice. That's nice. Gotta crop it in a little bit more, a little bit of that edge. All right, there it is. Boom. I bet it was there, but maybe, yeah. And it's like I feel like the hotel is on top of it. So maybe the hotel was like a new addition. I don't know. It's very weird. I'll take a picture and send it to you next time I'm over there. This I feel like is not even worth doing the thing because I can just see how out of focus it is. I don't know what's wrong with me. Making coffee. Be right back. Don't say anything important. All right, we gotta pause the stream. Keith is going away. I'm drinking coffee right now. Speaking of all these hipster A24 movies, I'm drinking it out of a Ghost Story mug. My friend got it for me. I love that movie too. A Ghost Story is like beautiful. Everyone take 5. That's right. Now we got the demonic chanting going on. We can't take 5. Nothing will stop this train, as Walter White said in the show Breaking Bad. Have you ever heard of the show Breaking Bad? Blurry is an aesthetic. You gotta come to the city for Brooklyn Film Cameras winter film. First week of March? I'll see if I can make it. That'd be cool. Honestly, like I would more want to hang out with you because I haven't seen you in forever. So honestly, I just haven't been down in the city in mad long. This shit's too blue! Sorry, I didn't mean to scream. A24 productions are great. I really like the film. Hereditary, I love Hereditary. Hereditary is definitely one of my favorites that they've done. And funny enough, the first time I saw Hereditary, I actually hated it. And then I saw it a few more times and I realized, holy shit, this film is awesome. I liked Midsummer too. A bunch of my friends were not as crazy about it. I feel like Hereditary had the much better story, but Midsummer looked a lot like it was a very beautiful movie. Kind of wish I had a longer lens and just focused in on that glowing ass window over there. Really, everything else in this shot's kind of boring, but that's the point of interest. Sometimes when I'm holding a camera, I'm just like, ooh, light, ooh, ooh, you know, like I'm just. Maybe Connecticut, dude. Honestly, Connecticut is blurry. I haven't seen Nope. I don't know. The trailers didn't make me say, "Oh my god, I need to see this." But also, like I said, I haven't seen a lot of movies. The couple that I really wanted to see, I didn't see X. I didn't see Everything Everywhere All at Once. I wanted to see What's the one that came out recently where Jurassic Park man's in a fat suit? I'm sure that was a really helpful description. Brendan Fraser. He's in like a fat suit. The Whale. I figured it out. I really wanted to see that one too, and I didn't. So there's like a bunch that I haven't seen that I need to catch up on. The Whale, the Whale, the Whale! I figured it out, guys, I know! This is the gladiator fight from Doom Eternal, if anyone was wondering. So I just remember this is the part that I was getting really frustrated where he was shooting those fucking beam attacks at you. Yo, look, it's a liminal space, guys. Kind of cool. Oh. Yeah, this actually, I actually do like this one a lot. I need to clean up the artifacts from the scan, but I happen to like it. Yo, Swiss Army Man was sick. I love that one. That's how you know, too, like, as an actor, you've made it when you can play a corpse in a movie. Daniel Radcliffe, best performance. When he, that's an outlet, isn't it? Oh, guys, I'm freaking out. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Yo, Jacob really changed the game with this, though. Sorry, I'm focused. Give me a second. Ooh, sometimes I forget to breathe while I'm editing. Yo, that's not bad. I like when you stare at it and you feel in your soul like, ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Okay, let's slow down. I gotta look at the chat now. Sorry, I was like, yeah, Brendan Fraser in the fat suit. I couldn't remember the name. Swiss Army Man. All work, no play makes Sweet Lou a dull egg. That is true. This side towards the screen. Oh! If you like that, same writers and directors for. Oh, really? I didn't realize that. Yeah, I really wanted to see everything everywhere all at once. I just didn't get to. Danny Radcliffe in Horns was good. Which one was Horns? I don't think I know that one. I also wanted to see. Oh my god, what was the name of the one where Daniel Radcliffe's in like a robe with guns in his the guns are like nailed to his hands or something? Guns Akimbo, is that it? I wanted to see that one too. Yeah, he's pretty good without a British accent, though, honestly. Like, I feel like some actors can't pull that off. Like, Charlie Hunnam comes to mind when he was in Sons of Anarchy. For the most part, he was pretty good, but then there were moments where he would yell, and it would be like, ugh! Like, he would just, like, totally break and sound British again. And now he's, like, permanently... Excuse me? This shot's cool. This is by that bar, Rosie Tomorrow's. This is a vibe. Alright, see now, if I had a model or something, it'd be sick if someone was like in, you know, wearing like a black robe over there, like some fucking occult haunted shit. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, Andrew Lincoln from The Walking Dead. I was shocked when I found out he was English. Like, that dude's accent is so spot on, it's not even funny. Same thing with I forget his name, the guy who plays Morgan on The Walking Dead. When I heard him speak, I lost my fucking mind when I realized he was British. And it sucks because us Americans, I feel like we struggle so hard to do the English accent, but they just flawlessly become American. Detroit become American. You know who's weird to hear with a British accent even though it's natural? Who's Hugh Laurie? I feel like that's one of those people where it's like, if you say the movie or the TV show, I'd be like, oh, okay. But offhand, I'm not always the best with names. Yo, BFG? BFG time. The guy who played House on House. Yeah, okay, so I know who that is. Yo, come on. Dude, I should go to this bar and give them this photo. Oh! Oh, goodness. Guys, I'm freaking out. Oh, no. That's cool! This is cool! Guys, this is cool. Tones! That's right. Yo, if I ever do Twitch, I gotta get, like, the auto... Like, when someone subscribes and it just auto-plays me screaming tones. That's cool. Tones. Yo, can we get some tones in the chat? Oh, goodness me. Yeah, I can't see. I can't do it. I'm not even gonna bother. I can't do it. Alright, so these shots here... This was the one I was jumping ahead to before, and I could not get that red to look right. This is all incorrect. So, I might need to rescan or figure out what I'm doing wrong here. Because that should all just be, the shadows should be black, and the highlights should be red. Okay, wait, I have an idea. Let's get funky. Let's get funky, we're figuring out. Jacob, living with me must be a chore, I'm not gonna lie. Because, like, my neighbors certainly hate me. Because I'm always screaming. Like, not always, not like 100% of the time, but for sure, like, when I'm in the zone, when I'm making a video, shit gets not okay. Guys, this looks great.
What the hell is even that?
Alright, here we go. Certified tones moment. Not, yo, Knob Top, what is happening? This is not red scale. This is, I just used a red light. I just put a red light right in front of him, but for some reason the scan is all, not that. That's... I'm dying. I can't do this. I can't do this. Go away. We're resetting that. We're moving on. I can't do Oh my god. That was the worst. That was terrible. I'm glad you guys were here with me for that one. Wow. Guys, we're having fun. Everything's fun. Certified tones, TM. Send it to Loma. Yo, Lomography would be like, look at how artsy it is. Meanwhile, it's just saturation vibrant at 6,000%. Stone Temple, I like it. Okay, cool. Now we're... Oh, that's a mic. I thought that was like a damage on the negative. This is my friend Danny. Danny is my favorite drummer. He's in every band in the Bronx. Danny, if you're in this chat, hello. Danny should be. I actually don't know why he's not. Oh! That's a nice photo of Danny. Look at this handsome man. I love Danny. Seriously, Danny is like a insanely inspirational dude. I'm gonna send him I'm gonna send him a message right now. And I'm gonna say, get in this fucking stream. Yo, Danny, look, I'm editing a photo of you and I'm live streaming, so you should be here. Danny, look. This is what it's like being friends with me. Get him in here. That's right. No, I actually quite like this photo. I might have to upload some of these to the Twitter and tag Double and be like, yo, Double, give me a share. Oh! Another one. So this band is the Frank Ocasio Brothers band. And I'm not gonna lie, I forget the bass player's name. Is it also Frank? Am I making that up? Were they both Frank? Danny, the only drummer in the Bronx. Yo, honestly though, not too far off. That one's not as good as Danny. I'm not gonna lie. No cap, for real. Yeah, I don't like that one as much. Shutter speed probably needed to be a little higher. There he is, Frank Ocasio. Yo, Frank is an incredible guitar player. And fun story, and you guys, let's go, Frank! I was just about to tell the story. You guys probably recognize it from if you saw my Instagram duochrome green video. There is this really drunk guy there. Like, I'm talking like he was ascending into heaven drunk. And he just kept screaming, "Let's go, Frank!" He just kept screaming it. This is Frank. That's the origin of that meme. This is Frank. There he is. He is such a sick guitar player. And this dude on Instagram, he's like deadlifting 500 pounds. He's out of his mind. So cool. Love that dude. Just make sure I'm not missing anything in chat here. Cool. Yeah, we're in the game. We're good. No cap for real. On God. I keep forgetting to say on God. I feel like I should be saying that too. So yeah, this is the Frank Ocasio Brothers band. They are a fun band. Go give them a shout. Tell them Sweet Lou sent you. Probably gonna be doing some video stuff with them eventually. But yeah, I love these fellas. They are incredibly talented people. I like this film a whole lot too. The double cinema. That's pretty cool. We're almost done with this roll. The Sweet Lou Bread sends his regards. Yeah, dude. As long as it's not the Lannisters. Nowadays, I feel like your opinion on the last season of Game of Thrones really tells me what I need to know if we're gonna be friends or not. Because I feel like that was a show where like everybody was into it, and then everyone was like, everyone watched that last season and they were like,
no.
Instead of really murdering people to death, it just gives them loaves of bread. Honestly, this looks a lot like 400D. Thank you. They look sick. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. This does kind of look like 400D. Yeah. That's interesting, actually. Same with Cheez-Its versus Cheese Nips. I strongly agree. Cheez-Its versus Cheese Nips was like an old meme when we played games that it still comes around. But yeah, if you choose Nips, we ain't getting along. You know, I just made this realization for the first time on this stream, but I feel like my opinion with Cheez-Its versus Cheese Nips is kind of like when people say, "What's your sign? I need to know if we're gonna be friends or not." I swear I'm not crazy. Aroma, you're breaking my heart. Well, listen, here's the thing. We all got along way before the Cheez-Its versus Cheese Nips thing came into play. So you and Danners are gonna have to be the rare exception to the nip law. There's always exceptions to the rules, you know? That's life. And life is art. Good, yeah, that's true. We do have to respect each other even though you're wrong. Gotta head off to work right now, but it was a pleasure meeting you, friendly comrades. I hope we come across each other again. It would be a pleasure working with you, dude. Your content is amazing. Thank you so much. Have a great day at work. If you go to Grounds, you'll see me. I'm in there all the time. And get me on Instagram and shoot me a message. We'll figure something out. That's cool. I'm always looking for like people in the area to work with, so always a pleasure. Thank you. Great meeting you as well. And thanks for actually following. That's really cool of you. Cheese doodles are good as well. I just haven't had them in a long time. The only exception, Paramore. Hell yeah. Yeah, dude, this is sick. All right, guys, I need a quick second. I need to pee. You just stand tight. I'll be right back. Alright, it's time for some more tones. Guys, we're back. We're back in it. Here we are. Welcome home. Oh, did the music stop? Oh shit, everything went wrong while I was gone. Oh! Alright. This is Doom workout music. There we go. Okay, cool. Let's just make sure chat's all cool. Gonna link the Instagram. Yeah, perfect. Sweet Lou P. Donner. Alright, settle down now. Did you listen to the new Paramore album? I did see that the artwork was shot on CineStill. I have not heard the new album yet, but I am down to listen to it. I like Paramore. Yeah, Meat Hook is a song. BFG, yeah, we heard BFG before actually. K1000 side, what's your favorite camera right now? Probably the Mamiya 645. I love that camera, and I feel like it really has done a lot for me in terms of my development because it inspires me to shoot. I love using it. I love holding it. And funny enough, it's actually the next roll we're gonna do is from the Mamiya 645. This looks like a photo of nothing. What do we got here? What's going on? What is this? Do you still use the... Yeah, I do still use the... yeah, I don't know what the hell this is, so... We're just gonna say okay, and we'll give that the reject. I do still use the... it's a GA645, though. Yeah, someplace in Poland actually reached out about fixing it, and we worked it out. They paid for shipping, which was extremely generous of them. I do have, in the next couple of videos, I will be talking about the GA again, because I've been shooting it more and more now, and I still stand by what I said in my original video. I love that camera. It's so great to use, but the potential of it, sorry, I hiccuped, the potential of it failing and how expensive it would be to repair it still kind of makes me hesitant to recommend it. But that said, it is a beautiful camera. Knob Top, yes, these are all film shots, so all the halations and stuff are produced from the film and in camera. This photo is an homage to Seinfeld. It's a photo about nothing. That might have just been when I was loading the film in and I just took a photo of like the ground or something. I gotta be more like, I was about to say Authentic Aesthetic, but that's not his channel name anymore. Jam Stills? What the hell is his channel? Oh! The snow! Nick, my boy. What a beautiful man. This is the donut guy. That's the guy who owns grounds. What was I saying? Who am I? I'm losing it, guys. No, it's gone. I don't know. It's over. Fire. Thank you. That's his car, by the way. This was the car I was talking about. Jam Stills. Thank you. Being authentic. Yes, okay, thank you. I remember, I was gonna say, I need to be like him because I remember he put up that video a while ago where it was like a collection of all of his first of the roll shots, and they were always like out his window, and they were beautiful, and I love that. And when I think of mine and it's like, here's a picture of my foot. Like, what am I, Tarantino over here? That's right, we are in the game. Yeah, so we were doing this shoot and then it just started snowing and we kind of went with it. I kind of like those light halations on his car, that's pretty cool. Like a happy accident. It's funny, the other guy who was with us was saying how any other day Nick would have been so pissed off that it was snowing because he had the nice car out, and then because we were doing... He has an Instagram account, Silver Bullet R8, I think it is, where he just puts up like reels of his car. Hang on, I'll tell you in a second. I gotta look it up. I'm freaking out. I can't find it. I can't, guys. I can't find it. Ah, okay, I found it. It's silver bullet underscore R8. I'll put that in the chat actually. At silver bullet underscore R8. That's Nick, the Audi guy on the screen right now. Oh, sorry, Xander. I didn't mean to freak you out. I think that's all the memes now. I think you've seen them all at this point. And if you follow him, like I said, tell him I sent you. Because I also want to go into grounds and be like, see that, Nick? The Sweet Lou photographer, the Egg Squad goes deep. My precious little... How did I not start this stream off by calling you guys my precious little eggies? What is wrong with me? Yo, can we talk about this film, this photo? Can we talk about it? Because I'm losing my mind right now. The light halations. The little bit of bokeh in the background. Oh! Yeah, Jacob's right. You gotta be like, Sweet Lou sent me. And you put like a rusty gun on the table. Sheesh! That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And you reach into your coat. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh shit! Yo, Aroma, thank you so much for posting about my live stream on Instagram. That was very kind of you. Thank you. Alright, it's not God tier. Settle down. I've yet to take a God tier photo. You know, like, that's like the thing, like when we talk about like movies and shit, like when people say like, oh, that was a 10 out of 10, it's like, I feel like a 10 out of 10 has not come out in like the last 5 years. Like, The Lighthouse was beautiful. There's a lot of really good movies, but like, would you like really say like there has been a perfect movie in the last 5 years? Like perfect, flawless, nothing at all wrong with it? That's crazy to me. I rate this R8 pick great, mate. Oh, everything. All right, everything everywhere is a 10 out of 10. I have to see. I don't know. I find that so hard to believe nowadays. Like, especially with like the it's like the Marvel effect. Like, I feel like every movie is like Marvelified. So that's another thing that's kind of tough. Like when people are saying Marvels are 10 out of 10s, it's like, bro, you need to see more movies. What film stock? Reggie, it is Cine Still 800T, and this was shot on the Mamiya 645. And this is the Doom soundtrack, if you were wondering. Doom Eternal. The Emoji Movie was close to perfect. Yeah, well, see, remember what I was saying about the cheese nips? There's exceptions to every rule. You know, the Emoji Movie, Morbius, those are the real perfect ones, but people don't want to have that conversation yet. Yeah, which is interesting, Xander, too, because, like, isn't it supposed to be, like, a parody of the Marvel shit? Like, isn't the whole idea is, like, mocking the Marvel multiverse? Oh! Accidentally zoomed in there, sorry. Yo. Let's go with this music right now. This is a good playlist. Can't wait to get copyright claimed when this stream is done. That's kind of cool. I don't love that Nick's going into the car. I probably should have waited. I also don't like how I cut off the Audi logo there. I should have either had the whole thing in or none of it in. But that's fine. It's okay. That's okay. It's, you know, it's mid, as they would say. I think it's a little bit of a mock, but they also want to do their own thing. Thank you for saying that shot's sick. Yeah, like, so if you watch Poopers on the other channel, season 2 has to do with multiversing. And a lot of it is like kind of parody Marvel stuff, but I kind of have some of my own ideas as well, and those videos will come out eventually. But I think the multiverse idea can be really cool. It's just like, my problem with the Marvel movies, genuinely speaking, is just the fact they come out too often. Like, there's too much of them. There's too many of them, I should say, if I want to speak appropriately. And I just really... like I saw the last Doctor Strange movie, and when I realized like, oh shit, I needed to see WandaVision to fully like get this, like that kind of was the moment where I was like, ugh. So I got to watch a whole season of a show to go watch a movie. Like, and that's kind of what did it for me. SpongeBob narrator voice eventually. That's okay. I need to add that to the memes for the live stream. That shots. Thank you. Fingers crossed for Blood Swamps. This video might have been uploaded before. Wait, this is no. Yeah, this is from the DLC, isn't it? Yeah, dude. Nah, I know, right? It's like when you look at a car and be like, yo, cool brakes, but his brakes are fucking cool. Yo, can I just take a second to say thank you to how many of my YouTube buddies are here right now? Like, that's so sick. Like, you guys are... You could be working on your own videos or going out and shooting, but instead you're in the egg zone, so I greatly appreciate that. This Audi had that black wrap on the car, and that was like the first time I saw it in real life where I was like, damn, that's cool. Car is very cool. Again, I said it earlier in the stream, I'm not necessarily a car guy, but I'm about it. This is a pretty good roll. Not a lot of bad ones. Shout out to the YouTube buds, yeah. And honestly, considering all I did was drop it in the Sweet Lou Photography Discord, I am extremely happy with how many people are hanging out. Like, that's so cool of you guys to spend your Sunday with me. Maybe I should have done it during the Super Bowl to just flex that big dick energy, but I must confess I'm going somewhere tonight, so I wouldn't be able to. But I will be having snacks when I get there. And tonight's a night off from the gym, so I'm gonna take a nacho and eat it. That's for my Death Note fans out there. How much editing do you think you'll do on the car photos? Yo, I'm speed running these right now, but chances are I'll just, after the stream or like before I share them, I'll look through them again, make sure I'm content with them, and then I'll just deliver them. Like, I'm not spending 14 hours on every photo. I mean, how long have we been going on this stream? We finished that first Doom playlist, so how do I see how long my stream... It doesn't matter. We've been going for a minute. We're comfortable. With Negative Lab Pro, can you use the previous button, or does that... like, when you say previous, do you mean like this and then you do left and right arrow? Because if that's the case with Negative Lab Pro, I think that does not work. Pretty unfair for the NFL. Yeah, dude, I'm going to kill their ratings. Everyone will be here. 1 hour, 40 minutes. Yo, Keith, coming in with the time. The keeper of time. No, the bottom right. Oh. Previous does work. Yeah, so like, oops. Here, watch. It's like you... Dude, I'm freaking out. Okay. Like, if I just convert this negative, and then I hit... Boop. Hit apply, and then hit previous, yeah, it'll go back to the negative. Oh! Previous, I think, just resets it to before you did anything to it. The one you're thinking of is sync settings, which sync settings does work. So like this one right now, it's like this photo, he's leaning against his car, he's out of focus, classic. If I select this photo and then hold control and then do sync settings and then we do synchronize, and now if I come in here, whoa, there it is. And then you can bring the problem when you... Oh, they fixed it, dude. Okay, 2.4 is life-changing. The problem with that initially in the older versions was that when you would sync settings that way and then come into Negative Lab Pro, it wouldn't recognize that it was already a converted negative, so all you'd do was hit convert again. Now you actually have all the settings, so you can just like dial in and make sure everything's looking right. Game changer. Nate, I love you. If you're watching this, Nate, you're a good boy. Yo, let's go! 2.4. Because of the winter sky, these kind of have a black and white colorized look to them. Yeah, it's interesting. Huge time savings. Honestly, I think today I've learned more about Lightroom than I have in like the last year. And that's all because of you guys. So really, give yourself a round of applause. I'm gonna name my first child Nate in his honor. I'm gonna name my first child Luffy. Whoops. In honor of the Pirate King. Doesn't matter if it's a boy or girl. Now, I feel like they get bullied a lot if I name them Luffy, honestly. I'm gonna name myself Luffy. I was joking about starting a One Piece YouTube channel. I mean, like, as if, you know, I have time for anything, but if I did, one of the runners for the channel name would be Straw Hat Lou. Just saying, that'd be pretty good. BRB, gonna eat a donut. Hell yeah, what kind of donut? Straw Hat Lou, yeah. So I had a couple. I was thinking Straw Hat Lou, East Blue Lou, which would be another nice One Piece reference. Or what the fuck was the other one? It'll come to me. This was from a cool little gardening store nearby. It's called Shakespeare's Garden, I want to say, something like that. And we got a bunch of little plants from there, but they had this greenhouse, and I just wanted to move in. You'll see it in just a moment. Oh, there it is. I think I set the focusing. I probably should have focused closer to the camera, honestly, because it's like down here, and really, I kind of would have preferred for this to be in focus, with everything like gradually falling out. Oh well. Can't do anything about it now, but still very nice and green. Kind of gives me a little hope that we'll get out of this winter one day. Imagine winter was like Game of Thrones, where like you didn't know how long it was gonna last. The last winter was like 30 years. Xander, are you caught up with One Piece? Are you current? Winter is coming. That is correct. Well, hopefully it's leaving, to be honest, because I'm over it. You know what else I love about the Mamiya 645? Look at how quick it was to edit that roll, because there's just less photos. Nah, honestly, I haven't consistently watched since I was 11. What was the last thing you saw in One Piece? Because I'll tell you, it's a good time to be caught up right now. So that's your homework. You gotta read however many volumes there are in between. All my friends are telling me, yes, it's crazy right now. Cause like you're entering into the last saga, and like Oda is just saying, hey, you know what? I'm gonna reveal everything. Honestly, could not tell you. Well, I'm not gonna do the classic, have you seen this? Have you seen this? Oh! Yo, we got blood swamps going? Come on now. We might have to, I think we're gonna have to raise the volume just a tiny bit. Because this song just makes me want to mosh. Yo, that's sick about your library. What the that's awesome. I read it online like a cringe lord, but yeah, it's crazy where the story went. Like, Wano was such a long arc, but I really enjoyed it. And it's like, now, they just came out of Wano, and it's like, oh hey, here's everything you ever wanted to know. Alright, so we're moving on. This is an interesting one, and this is probably going to be the soonest videos coming up on the horizon. First off, I didn't make the music too loud, right, just now. I kind of just wanted to have it a little louder in the mix, but if it's overbearing, I can certainly lower it. Uh-oh. Give me 1 second. My phone is ringing. Audio's good. Good. Enjoy the song. I'll be back in 1 second. All right. Yeah, sorry, I had to take that. It was important. But we have Doom to keep you guys comfortable, so. Okay. So, where's everyone's favorite camera? Yashica Mac 124. Film or digital? Either. One of my favorites, coincidentally, which will have a video coming soon at TM as well, I picked up a Kodak EasyShare C300. And that one's pretty fun. It's a digicam, which I know is somewhat divisive now. I've seen some comments where people are like, "Lou, don't do it. The digicam thing is stupid." But I will upload videos about whatever I have fun with, so I don't care. Magenta line. No. Sorry. Everything's fine, guys. It would be a good photo if there wasn't a fucking magenta line in it. Thank you, Jacob. Very kind. Yeah, the A7 III is a sick camera, too. I love my Fuji X-T4, which it's another video coming soon, TM. But the longer... Damn, it's got the line as well. Alright. Well, shit. If the rest of this roll has it, I'm really gonna freak it. Oh my god, I'm so excited right now that you guys are here to see this. I was helping my dad out. We were in Pennsylvania. We had to do some whatever. It was like maintenance. We had to put up a wall, and look at this. Look at that. That was like a local beer distributor, propane filling station. It's Hank Hill. It's awesome. What causes that line? That is from the flatbed scanner, the Epson V550. It's a common problem that occurs when there's like dust or anything blocking the sensors in there, and basically you have to clean it and rescan it. It's pretty frustrating because if you're not, if you're not checking it in between every shot, you likely will go through a roll with like a bunch of them, and then you'll have to rescan it. It's one of my biggest frustrations with that scanner. So this is, I started saying this and then my phone rang, and I apologize for that. This is the camera from Target. The brand is Heyday. It was like 25 bucks. It's just a reusable point and shoot. And this to me is so much better than the Five Below camera. Like, granted, I know it's $20 more, but like, yeah, the sides are about as sharp as a basketball. But like, the middle is pretty acceptable. It's not amazing, but this is night and day compared to that stupid Five Below camera. So, food for thought. If you're looking to get into film photography and you don't want to spend a lot of money, that might be a good choice. That's basically what my video is going to say. Oh, I see the line on this one too. Looks like it has depth of field. It is just like a fixed focus, though. Damn it, yeah, I'm going to have to rescan a bunch of this roll. That sucks. Let's change that to red so I remember. That camera's a white label product that people sell, but the Target version seems to be the cheapest. That's interesting. Yeah, is Heyday actually a Target brand, or is that just is that just generally the product? I only want to own the worst cameras. Yep. Well, the Target camera is not great, but it's certainly not as bad as the Five Below. Okay, this one. Sorry. Oh my god. I'm going through puberty, guys. This one has the line as well, but I just want to convert it to see what the hell it is. And it's got some Newton lines. Wow, this one's really killing it. So those are Newton lines. If you're not familiar, that just occurs when the film is touching the bed of the scanner. Like if it's curled a little bit. I don't remember where this was taken. Oh, I know where this was taken. It's in the Bronx. Yeah, so do you have it too? Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. These are all messed up. That's very fun. Freaking out. Oh, sorry, let me look at chat. Heyday is a Target electronic brand. I think it's Target brand for their cheaper, yeah. Also, yeah, I'm starting to do more portraits, headshots, and looking into starting to do event photography. I borrowed an A7 III. Yeah, it's such a dope camera. And honestly, one of my favorite lenses ever is on the Sony system. So like that keeps tempting me to get back into it. The Zeiss 55 1.8 is such an amazing lens. It's one of my favorites, and the fact that I don't use it regularly is such a bummer to me. Oh, Roma, do you mean the Redo? Like the wide and slim? If so, I haven't used the wide and slim. It's got, the build quality is decent though, honestly. It doesn't feel like it's just gonna fall apart like the 5 Below, or the Redo 3D is really cheap. And in comparison, the Target Heyday feels pretty sturdy. Get a Kodak M3 camera. And an MP3 player, that's pretty cool. The Zeiss 55 1.8 is indeed money. I love that lens. The Heyday camera is listed on Target for $35. Yeah, I agree. 35. I must have caught it on sale then because I paid 25. But I really, compared to the 5 Below, and I know those are pretty low standards, but I was really impressed by how not shit it was. Old Camera Guy's video too on the wide and slim. He does this. That's not the line. Okay, cool. Yeah, Old Camera Guy's channel is such a resource. If you guys are here and you are not subscribed to him, you should go subscribe to him because his videos are so good. He brings so much value to the community. And another one I've never met in person, but he seems like such a genuine good dude. Shot kind of sucks. Might skip around a little bit. Oh my god, there's so many. There's so many photos left. Also on the topic of Newton rings, the only time they're ever acceptable is when they line up with a person and it looks like they're hitting a fart. If anyone needs an old film point and shoot for a reasonable price. Yeah, Jacob, aren't you? You're selling a bunch of stuff, right? Is that on... That's on Instagram, right? If I remember correctly. Oh my god, AJ. I took a bunch at this local show at Jimmy Ryan's too, so I'm curious how these came out, because these were all using the flash. Oh, Mercari. Okay, cool. Yeah, drop a link in chat. I think YouTube will let you. Was he selfieing this? It's fucking funny. As you can see, the minimum focusing distance is not great on that camera, but... Oh my god, it's Art! Yo, if Art is here, shout out to Art. He's like such a fun dude to hang out with. Oh, it has Newton rings. Freaking out. Beautiful. Alright, gotta rescan it, but that's a banger. I gotta send that to Art too. He would definitely like that. Oh. Yo, these songs are hitting right now. Oh, I was excited about this one. This is my friend Corey. Nadine, I don't know if you're still here, but Nadine's in this as well. And Brian. Yo, the gang's all here. Oh, oh, I love it. I love this shot. This makes me so happy. Really fun. See, that's what I think these little, like, point and shoots are. Or, you know, as some people call them, point and shit. I love those like just stupid little moments like that. That they're not stupid. These are like the shit that we'll look back on in our life and say, "Wow, good times." But I just love, like, damn, so many of them have Newton rings though. This roll needs to get rescanned totally. Oh, not good. Pretty bad with the red eye too. Yo, all about like AJ and Nadine could be twins. Yeah, Xander, I'm glad you noticed that. They just got another round, okay? I wasn't... Listen, I'm not... I don't have a problem. I actually don't drink nearly as much as I used to. Earlier on in the channel, I used to get comments where people were like, do you drink while you do these voiceovers? It's like, no. Yes. Ah, Newton rings on this one too. It's a fun little sign over there. Alright. We're kind of just jumping around. We're having some fun. Oh, this is a... Okay, this one might be cool. I see a base. This might have been when Conversing with Oceans was playing. It's packed up. Nikon... Oh, I think I know the light touch. God, I keep doing that. It's Alt, not Shift. What am I saying? Oh, that's a nice moment. You got the line in there, but it's... So this is the one issue with the target. Honestly, it's true of a lot of those smaller cameras, is that the effective flash range is like, you know, you have to be really close. Like this, the headstock of the base is good, but like once we get to art, like we're completely losing him in the shadows there. That really sucks. But good moment nonetheless. It's basically the same thing as the Olympus stylus. That's cool. So these down here, a little bit lower. Like I said, we're just jumping around because they all got to get done, but since so many of those got to get rescanned, I kind of feel like I don't want to... Oh, there's me! Look, it's your boy. Let's do this one. Oh, I see the Newton rings. It's good. This whole roll. I need to redo this whole roll. I'm freaking out. Still here, Nadine. What up? What a bad photo of me. I love it. That's fun. I gotta send that to Brian. Oh, and that's Ragu's ear. Damn. It's a bummer. Nadine, you have the same problem with your V550 that you get like the line and the Newton rings constantly? Just me. Yeah, I can see it right there. See? So if it has a Newton ring at this point, I'm not even gonna bother, honestly. I think I should just rescan this whole roll. This one looks like it doesn't have it. That's pretty cool. I do like point and choose with a bit of zoom rather than an SLR. Sweet loose selfie poggers. I would say it's very unpog, but every now and then it's nice to have one with the friends, you know. Oh, that's a nice one. Again, the flash was just the flash is not strong enough. Like you really do need to get in closer, otherwise, like you can see how grainy it is. That shit's pretty wild. But fun moments nonetheless. So these are all the target camera, and then these down here are actually the Kodak Ektar H35, which is the split frame camera, and these are like fun little diptychs, which I love saying that word because it sounds like dick tips. But the idea is like you're putting two of them onto one frame and they kind of have like a similar subject matter, which I think is kind of fun. I think that's a cool idea. They kind of lack contrast, but it's fun. Music is very fitting, I'm sure. Does the lab fade help with the grain? Oh my god, Jacob! I feel like I need to edit my photos with you constantly. Just stream for just you. Alright, let's see what lab fade does. Alright, maybe not that much. That Yo, Jacob! What, dude, come on now. What a legend. That's a good call. Oh, Chris. Hi, Chris, how's it going? Damn, autocorrect. I don't know. Did I miss your first message? I don't think I saw what was autocorrected. Yeah, you need that upgrade, and it's free, so it's like, come on. Yeah, Jacob, Jacob also does YouTube, so you should be subscribing to his channel. Ah, Corey and Nadine, my precious little eggies. Eggies that I know in real life. You guys are my precious little eggies too, of course, but I think that was when we were hearing that band playing. Yeah, that was very specific. The cover band. Yo, this one. I don't remember who was taking this. It must have been Brian, but there I am again. Yeah, you. Jacob's videos are so good. So, you know the one. I do know the one. Yeah, Imitation Crab was the band. They're like they do they do covers of like 2000s punk stuff. Do we have a link to Imitation Crab? They're Crab Imitation on Instagram. I know that's their name. Let me see if I can find it real quick. They're so fun. I was freaking out when they were playing. Crab. Okay, yeah, so their Instagram, I'm gonna throw it in there. Cover band. Tell them I sent you. It's, at Crab Imitation. Did I spell that right? IMIDATION. Yes, that's it. They're so fun. They're such a fun band. They're so talented. Oh, come on! These songs are hitting right now, dude. Oh yeah, so Brian definitely took this one. That's the same photo. I think I kind of screwed up these diptychs. Diptychs. I cracked myself up. So yeah, these videos will be coming up very soon. The Target camera and the H35 are probably the next two you'll see on the channel. I had a lot of fun using both of them, and I honestly was not expecting to have nearly as much fun with them as I did. But yeah, they're cool cameras. Strong recommend on the H35 especially. Because the cool thing about this camera too is just the fact that you stretch a roll of 35 so much further. Like, you know, right now with how expensive film is getting, it's kind of nice, even though you're at the cost of resolution, of course, but to get 72 photos out of a 36 is pretty wild. And I kind of felt like the roll was never going to end. Bruh. There we go. Cool. Yeah, I like it. 10 out of 10. Nah, it's not a 10 out of 10, but you get the idea. Dude. So many good shots. I'll send them to you. What a night to remember. If only Mom Jeans played. Nadine, have you ever heard of the band Mom Jeans? Yo, I'm freaking out this music, dude. This is a great choice. See, okay, this is something I would love to send to Nick from Grounds. See, it's a diptych, dude. Got the Grounds cup, you got their logo, you got the fucking Newton rings! Let's stop fooling around and turn this band into a lean, mean Mom Jeans revenge machine. Exactly! If only Mom Jeans were real. Alright, I just did that one. So I'm gonna not do that diptych. Oh! Come on! Just one banger after another. I think this was the song that plays during the 5 Marauder fight. No, maybe. I don't know. Ooh, I like this one. I wish this one wasn't so crooked, but it's cool. I miss modern baseball as well. They were an incredibly good band, and I am so disappointed that I never saw them live. I just got into them too late. I'm pretty sure... No, I was gonna say this photo was an accident, but it is not. I was chasing a squirrel. I remember exactly what was going on. There he is! See him? There's a squirrel. Look! The squirrel wasn't being very cooperative in terms of posing, but, you know. You need a longer lens, right? I couldn't just go right up and face a squirrely wrath, but... That's our new channel mascot. That's Squirrely. You ever see Aqua Teen Hunger Force where Meatwad's hugging the squirrel? And it's like electrified because of the static discharge from the balloon or whatever? You could stop hugging him, he's starting to smoke. Squirrely, no! Squirrely! Oh, what a great show. Got another ground shot here. Wait, this must have been from a while ago, because I feel like they haven't had the tables outside in a minute. Nadine, I've never heard of Mom Jeans. Can you tell me about them? Aquatine is top tier.
What the hell is even that?
Damn it. Yo, y'all ever heard of Newton rings? Don't you ever miss the kids? No, I missed the title fight. Yeah, I see the Newton rings on this one too. Alright, alright. This stream is devolving into me complaining about Newton rings and lines from the Epson V550. Gotta rescan these. But as you can see, this will be a cool video. You can see the makings of the video. Newton ring sounds like, yeah, fig onion ring. Fig Newton onion ring. Yo, onion fig Newtons, I would actually vomit. Okay, that's got a Newton ring. Newton ring sounds like a good death metal band, though. Pineapples. Fun fact about me, I love pineapple. Usually chop it up, throw it in the yogurt, throw it in with breakfast. It's great. Was your kid taking these? No, I don't have a kid. It was me. I was just shooting around. Imagine me with a kid. Oof. Would not be a good thing. Oh wait, Xander, you getting out of here? Gotta hop out. Thanks for... Yo, Xander, thanks for hanging out for so long. Really appreciate it. Sorry, I'm like not paying attention to chat super well right now. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. Really appreciate it. And have a great rest of your Sunday as well. Do what now? Yeah, Keith gets it. Pineapple on pizza is a thick no. But I do like pineapple all on its own. Thank you, Xander. You're a real one. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're getting into the groove now. This looks like a powerful one. Oh my god, it's Keith and I! Dude, we don't have pictures together often. Oh, Jacob, look, see? We were just talking about that. There's the GA645. In my hand, in that very photo. Ooh, that's a little too purple. Oh, cool. There's a Newton ring on art. Sick. Alright. This whole roll. That whole roll. Very unfortunate. There's nothing pine or apple about them. I've never used Lightroom. When you crop, does it keep the size? You can set it to, like, by default, when you crop, it's doing so in an aspect ratio. But also, like, if you use the crop tool, you can drop down and do, like, 1x1, 4x5, like, and it'll auto-scale it. Or you can do it freely. I think you hold the control key for that. Can you go into detail about your current process for choosing the next photo to edit? Is it bothering you that I'm just doing this? Because there is no logic. I'm just like, if a thumbnail looks slightly appealing, then I'm gonna be like, ooh, look, power lines. Why not just call them spruce oranges? I don't know. I don't name them. I'm not the fruit god. Oh, dude. Okay, guys, this is falling apart. The first episode of the Sweet Lou Show is falling apart. Oh, my boys. Me and the Newton Rings. This is Conversing with Oceans. They're another excellent band in the Bronx. I just did their music video. Which, actually, can I just add them? Because they're on YouTube. Can I just add them in? No. Sweet Lou and his, yeah, my Newton ring tones. The Newton rings are not good. They upset me greatly. I have to rescan many of these. This is my friend's band. You definitely... Oh, Keith has the right idea. It ain't falling apart. It's all coming together. Conversing with Oceans. They are another one of my friend's bands. Tell them I sent you. They do like kind of pop rock, I guess. Adult contemporary. I don't know what that even means, but and you can see there's Danny again. There he is, the only drummer in the Bronx. He's in that band as well. That was from the night we were finishing up the music video shoot. So you can go check that. It's on his channel, Conversing with Oceans. He's a good friend of mine. I've known him since I was like 15, and we do a lot of creative stuff together. He's a good guy. I'm more of Nadine and Corey, the real ones. I love them. Yeah, that shot of Corey is life-giving. Too bad there's a Newton ring on Nadine's head. We have to rescan that one. All right, we might have to GM this roll. I feel like we're kind of just wasting time now. But it's about the journey, isn't it? It's about the Doom soundtrack. That's what you guys are really here for. What? No, let's not do that. Whatever was going on there was not acceptable. Why don't you just scan photos without... Yeah, honestly. That's like when we play Overwatch and Keith is like, we should just kill them in one hit. Oh, this was such a moment. Nadine is iconic, honestly. That feels like the cover of her 90s pop album. Yeah, uncheck add Newton rings. I think that's probably it. That's probably all we have to do. Silly me for not doing that. Oh my god, look, it's your boy again. This is AJ and I. Okay, so funny story at this show. We realized that AJ and I have known each other for 20 years this year. I met him in freshman year of high school. Isn't that crazy town? Uncomfy. We are old. Of course, rocking the Waffle House chic. It's my goal for this year is to make 2023 have Waffle House energy. Yeah, see, Knob is disappointed. I thought Dan said like it's the sweat boy. Because I was gonna say, I am a sweaty boy. Knob Top is disappointed by the lack of Newton rings. I gotta tell you, I don't mind. If Kellogg's came out with Newton ring cereal, would you eat it? No, I would not. There would be no Newton rings in this apartment. That would be illegal. Illegal activities. Crossed off the list with cheese nips. Yeah, right, Jacob? I did another roll of black and white. And here's the thing, I love how lightweight it is. It looks pretty good. It extends out your roll. Like you're not getting manual controls. You are getting a flash. And I will say, I watched the old camera guy's video on this, and he was saying that his had the problem where you would turn the flash on and then turn it off, and it would carry over into the next shot. Mine didn't do that. So that might have been something that they improved in later models of the camera. I really think it's fun. I think it's like someone who wants to get into it, dip their toe. I think this is the camera. It's brand new, so you don't have to worry about thrifting. You're not gonna have to worry about getting a camera that doesn't work. You're not gonna have to worry about like, oh, what kind of batteries does this use? I don't even know. Like it's just, it works, you know? Like, not to sound like Todd Howard, all of this just works. That's another thing we're gonna need for the stream, but yeah, I think this is a really cool option for people who are, getting into it or who just want to be casual. Like, this seems like a good one for vacations, like where you're not trying to lug a Mamiya 645 with you or something. Yo, Nadine, legend. Best Newton ring video 2023. Yeah, honestly, I think I should make a reel of like all the Newton rings from this one. We'll do like a quick like, here's the best Newton rings of 2023. I don't even know what this is a photo of. Oh, it's Christmas trees, okay. That was when we took the nephew to get his tree. Yo, can I just tell you, again, I will not be showing photos of my nephew because I'm not gonna put them on the internet. But when we were looking at the ornaments, he grabbed the camera, and I'm the photographer in the family, so that's kind of my fault. But he gravitated towards the camera and he was walking around saying click, click, click. It was fucking adorable. Gotta make sure that this dude's not actually in these. Nah, I'm pretty sure I didn't take any photos of him with this camera. We're not gonna do that one because it's got Newton rings. That's got Newton rings. Alright, we're gonna just GN both of those. Sorry guys. What a mess up. Alright, let's scroll back up a little. How about that? What's this? This looks like another Cheers with the magenta line. Wait, we did this one. What am I doing? Get it out of here. Maybe we did it on the other camera. Did Uncle Lou get him a camera for Christmas? Not yet. I was looking into getting him a toy one for his birthday. He's still a little young for like an actual camera, but at a wedding he did use my X100F and he took a couple of photos, like just kind of slapping the shutter button. And there you go. Pretty good, man. Better than me, honestly. His photos probably wouldn't have Newton rings. What threw me off a second ago was you called me Uncle Lou. First of all, I'm still just not used to that, but I have an Uncle Lou. So for a second I was like, how do you know my uncle? Oh, the boys. Oh, cool, perfect. Newton ring, baby. All right, we're tapped in. All right, we might switch gears a little bit for a second here. There's another thing I wanted to do. Now, I think we're gonna do this and we're gonna wrap the video up with it. But the company Dehancer, they sent me the video plugin, and I loved it. I really enjoyed using it. I thought it was excellent. I've been using it in my YouTube videos. I thought that was a cool video, and like I feel like it didn't appeal to a lot of the people who watch the channel because they're more into photography, which, you know, makes sense. So I asked them if they could send me the photo version of their app, which is cheaper, and I wanted to just kind of cruise through it a little bit. And none of these will have Newton rings, guys. These are all digital. So these were all taken with my Fuji X100F, and basically you just right click, you install the app, you right click, it creates a virtual copy of the photo, and then it brings up Dehancer. And we'll just bring it into the frame here. Now, I haven't messed with this a crazy amount. Honestly, I feel like we will be discovering stuff together right now. I messed with it a lot in the video mode, not so much in the photo. But this is the app. They have like a lot of presets where you can kind of just slap on, you know, their film presets. The loading time is not amazing. It definitely does slow down. I feel like the video app kind of performs a lot better, honestly. But these looks are pretty, like, wait, what was that one just now? Whew! Stop. Velvia, that's pretty cool. Wu-Tang rings, you got it. Oh my god, Infernal Capricorn, what is up? Thanks for coming by. Appreciate you being here. So yeah, you have the same setup like the video, you know, you have like exposure, composition, temperature, blah, 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 blah. But what's cool... Oh no. That's an advertisement, sorry. I'm just playing the Doom soundtrack out of a YouTube video. Okay, cool. We're back, everything's fine. But yeah, like you have all the fun stuff that I really like about the video one. You have the, you know, the print profiles, which Jacob explained in his video. I just trust him with this was the right one, I think, the Kodak 2383. It's cool, but it's inconsistent. Interesting. This is the most recent version, so I don't know if that makes a difference or not. Overall, this preset's really doing things to me. I like this one a lot. And you have, like, you can scroll in and out. It has the procedural grain, it has the halations, all that fun stuff. So I'm thinking for the next one, because we've been going for quite a while, I might call it quits soon. But for the next one, what I'd like to do is get your photos in the Discord community, and we'll load them up and we'll edit them together in real time and have some fun. But yeah, you can customize the film grain. You can play around with the halation, all that fun stuff. I really like this. I'm honestly not screwing around with this. That's a vibe. You just click OK. Uh-oh. Okay, I thought it froze. And then there you go. So now you can see here's the original. And here's the edit. Right, so yeah, the shadows, the contrast might be a little too excessive. And I do think some of the halations are a bit over the top, but I mean, that was a one-click edit. You know, if you spend more time, you can surely get something more customized to your taste, but it's pretty cool to me. I don't know about you guys. The other big thing, and this is, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is laziness, but like, ever since I started shooting on Fuji primarily, the less time I spend in Lightroom, the better. You know, obviously for film I have to do it, but for digital, it's like, dude, I just want to have the photo done and move on with my life. So stuff that like allows me to kind of shorten up the workflow, I like it. This was the garage I was shooting in with Nick. Yo, that's pretty cool. Sorry, I don't mean to keep screaming, guys. I just got excited. I love my... Yo, Infernal, I can't tell you how much I love the X Pro 3. I borrowed it from Fuji, and it was so hard for me to not instantly buy that camera. And really the only reason I haven't bought it is I'm having a hard time justifying it, because it's this is just the Doom ambience. We might have to switch this in a sec. Because I do so much video work, where did Dehancer go? Okay. Because I do so much video work, it's hard for me to justify buying a camera that's so just like obviously geared towards photos. But man, if money wasn't an object, I would buy that in a heartbeat. I love that camera. So this is the mask mode I was talking about. So you can see what the bloom is actually doing. Not sure why it's not showing anything right now. Hello? Hello? No, I'm just kidding. I think it broke. That sucks. Alright, well, let's try it again. Edit in. Dehancer. Alright. Well, there's already a copy, so... That was weird. That was the first time I've had an issue like that. Kind of glad it was recording, though, honestly. I broke it. It borked. Turn it off and on again. Yeah, honestly, there's like the old school X Pro is another one. Ooh, sorry. I just got excited when I saw that. The old X Pro is really an excellent camera too. This is so stupid. You can judge me for this. I don't care. The back screen, like the fact that it's hidden, the fact that you have like the little thing that shows your film simulation. I love it. I love it. I love that camera. I don't care. You can judge me. I don't care. Dude, I fuck with this heavy. This is the Velvia 50. All right, guys, I think we're finding that I like Velvia 50. The preset anyway. That's pretty cool. So you know what I think I gotta do now is I gotta do the classic, like put it on Instagram and be like, is this film or digital? And see if people can tell. And now, obviously, you guys know because you were here. So you guys can't answer that poll. But I genuinely feel like a lot of people, once it's uploaded to the internet, I feel like people can't tell the difference. because you get so much compression, you know, like I genuinely think it's starting to not matter as much. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Let's see if this works. We're gonna go back to Velvia. There you are. Woo! Kind of like that. I'm not a pro and don't want to be otherwise. I would buy Sony or something. The X Pro series is somewhat affordable and the lenses aren't too expensive. And you can adapt so much stuff to it. Like the X Pro series adapted with like an M42, like a Super Takumar or something. Oh, it's such a beautiful combo. I love those cameras. And Chris, I strongly agree. You can buy whatever you want. Yeah. The Sony, here's the thing. I really think Sony's, in terms of like bang for buck, right? Like cheaper, cheap is relatively speaking, right? But you know, like you're paying like sub $2,000, you can get a lot for that price. Like a lot of good video features, a lot of good photo features. The menus are so irritating to me still, even with the improvements, even with, you know, the changes like to the user experience. I still find the Sonys just to be like clunkier. And like Canon has like the best menus, but they're like the most anti-consumer right now. Yeah, Jacob's completely right. There are no rules. The print emulation is good for video, but if you're going for an accurate representation of photo film, it's really not something that would be used. Well, you know what? I'm gonna trust Jacob like I trust him on everything else, and we're gonna not do. Oh, but all the contrast. That's kind of cool. Glossy paper. Ooh! Those halations are insane, though. That's like way too much. That looks like nuclear radiation. Let's chill out on that a little. See, this is the problem I have with the presets, is that they're like, I mean, and the mask is working now. Last time I used the mask, it broke it. A lot of like people will buy the Lightroom presets or video presets, and they'll never like turn down the intensity. Like, this is, to me, this is like way too intense. You get a little bit in there, and now when you zoom out, I like that. That's nice. That's nice. I'll click OK on that. Lou stopped shooting Polaroid. Well, I did say I would go back to it if they improved the stability of the film. Listen, I don't hate Polaroid. I'm annoyed. And I'm tired of wasting a lot of money and a lot of time. The other big thing that I think, like, and I probably should have mentioned this in the video. The other side of it is the fact it takes a lot of time. Like, I spend a lot of time on each of these videos. So, did I clicked the wrong one? You know, if I want to make a video and I'm dropping 2 weeks into it for it to come out like ass and not work properly, like, that's another big reason for me to say I don't want to do it anymore. Yeah, Dan, I would say the circle, the round frames were sick. Those were always pretty consistent for me. I heard that as well, Infernal. Also, I don't know if I ever mentioned this before. I too am a Capricorn. Yeah, I heard that they were. I feel like I saw it on Reddit somewhere where Oscar said it was like the most optically sound or something like that. But again, you know, it's not the cameras, it's the film that I care about. Jacob, I will do that next. Wait, what was the other? Jacob suggested something else as well. Use the Endura. Is that the oh yeah, Kodak Endura glossy paper. Okay, cool, I'm doing that. Yo! Calm down! Look at that! What the fuck? Okay, I need to raise these shadows because the shadows are nutty. But please hold. The halations are also nutty. Alright, that's like a little less crazy. Yeah. Okay, so maybe I do that. Click OK. Have everything panic. And then, hang on. Okay. We're gonna make this green so I know that I edited it, and now we'll go into the develop here and we'll raise the shit. Huh. It's pretty sick. It's got to straighten it out a little. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. Okay. Gas station. Alright, hang on. I gotta look at this chat. Okay, it's gonna happen. Try film compression too. It's beautiful sometimes. I'll look at that on the next one. Oh god, I just uploaded an image to the Discord photo share and it's a billion megabytes. Lou, do I like DRI? What's DRI? Maybe. I don't know. Alright, while you explain that, we're gonna edit in Dehancer. I should have emailed Dehancer telling them I was doing this, but... Thrash metal band. I'm not familiar. You want to send me a message on Discord with their music and I will check them out. I am always down. I listen to all sorts of fun stuff. Wait, do they not have CineStill presets? What is going on? Huh. Guys, I'm panicking. What do I do? What? You can't search? Can I search? Sort by name? Oh, wait, you can just drop this down. Okay, so it... Guys. I don't think there's a CineStill preset. Oh, wait, all presets. Okay, hang on. Okay. Guys, I was panicking, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Jacob's got my back here. One of my first non-pop albums was Four of a Kind. Use the drop down. Yeah. They definitely, yeah. So, okay. So here's the solution. I was under Dehancer presets. I switched it to all presets. Okay, so now we have choices, okay? We have CineStill 800T Dusty Bend. We have CineStill 800T Kodak 2383 print film Blue Moon. We have CineStill 800T Kodak Endura glossy paper. We have CineStill 800D Kodak Endura glossy paper also. Dude, okay, we're just gonna look at them. Let's go through them. I don't like that. That's kind of cool. Kind of like that one. I don't know. That was the DRI. Oh, okay, cool. That's awesome. Oh my god, Butler, what's up? Welcome. Good to see you. Thrash Zone. Okay, so 2 people are into this, so I think I'm gonna have to look up the band. Alright, Jacob, what am I? Oh, film compression, this one. Whoa. That does a lot, huh? Interesting. The majority of me figuring out these programs is just doing this, just wiggling slide. Oh, Dehancer did not like what I just did. Slumlord. Hello, Lucy. How's it going? Welcome. That's not bad. This is kind of cool. I feel... This is the one thing. I feel like the CineStill emulations don't get the halations right. I don't know the answer because I'm not like a programmer, but like these lights should be like halating and they are not. Let's do that. There we go. I think we got it, guys. I think that's it. Alright, let's not do that. That's a little crazy. Well, okay, Jacob, try analog range limiter in the print section too. Oh. That's kind of cool. Kind of gives it a little bit of a fade. I just noticed that stop sign there and I hate it. I want to crop in a little. Jacob, do not apologize for suggesting stuff. You've been so clutch with all your advice. And like, dude, this is the Sweet Lou show. We're open to whatever. We're tapping in. We're in the game. Cool. Yeah, sorry for you should be. Yeah, this is cool. I like this program a lot. Again, I haven't used it extensively enough to like smell out all the problems, but this is pretty cool. Just to have the one clicks and have them look like as good as they do is pretty impressive. Yo, look at all these metal heads in this shot too. This is cool. The one thing that's kind of irritating me is that it doesn't remember the size of the window every time you open it. Like every time you had to resize it, that's kind of annoying. Oh, and it doesn't, the fact that I was on all presets, it doesn't save that either. A little too purple for me. Damn, that looks cool. Huh. Color plus.
No.
Portra 400. I feel like the Portra 400 emulations are kind of weird too. I noticed that on the video. That's pretty sick. The halations are a little extreme though. A lot of these are user-made presets, right? That's the, yeah. So I'm wondering actually if we should set this to Dehancer only, just that we know like the quality control of their team is there. A lot of them look pretty cool though. Big Bad Burns. Sorry, I had trouble reading there. I love your vids and humor. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming by as well. Nice. Have you seen them live? No. Well, I'm sure you're talking to everyone else who's talking about this band, but I have not. That's cool. I'm excited to check out this band now that like I feel like so many people are into it. Like that's got to be a good sign. Yo, this film compression, Jacob, good call. Oh, did I break it again? Oh, there it is. There it is. We're in the game. All right. Switch over to the profiles tab. Oh, I thought it was on it. Huh. Okay. 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 It all makes sense now. So the presets are the permutations that Dehancer and users have made, and these are the raw. Okay. Wow. It all makes sense. All the world's secrets are coming together. Dan, about to start scanning some 35 from the Reto 3D. Wish me luck. Yeah, good luck. That camera sucks. It's not... Honestly, I've warmed up to it, but it's still... So, Dan and Aroma very generously sent me the Nishika N8000 to test out for a video, and I've been holding it for way too long. I gotta send it back to you guys soon. But when you use that camera and then you go back to the Reto, it's like, what is going on? The Reto is like such a little poopy compared to that one. I've seen all the Clash of Titans bands by themselves. Wish I've seen the big four. That I can I can input in that conversation. My other one misses it. And I'll tell you guys, I haven't dropped it once, so you know it's in good hands. Infernal, Lamb of God is probably one of my favorite metal bands, like ever. So it's actually funny. One time we were seeing, it was Lamb, Slayer, Anthrax, and some other band. I don't remember what the fourth one was. And we were leaving after Lamb and Slayer was going on, and these dudes were in the parking lot, and they were like, "Yo, Slayer's about to go on." And we were like, "Yeah, we know." And it's like that Fallout meme. Everybody dislikes that. Lamb does things to me. I love that band so much. We're back to the Blood Swamps, guys. This is good. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Kind of almost want a little more grain in there, though. So yeah, like I said, I certainly have not used this film enough, but I'm sorry, this software enough, but first impressions are very strong. It does seem like a very taxing program on the system. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but my computer sounds like a lawnmower right now. And it's a little sluggish. We've had a few slowdowns and a few times where like the effects stopped working, but all in all, it is a really, really interesting software that seems like it could be a good part to your workflow. I would be very curious to try it out on a computer that has weaker specs though. Because I have a NVIDIA 3080 in this computer, so it would not shock me if my results are not average to someone who's like doing this on a laptop. You guys can't see because I don't have a camera on me right now, but I'm sitting like L from Death Note. I have my feet up on the chair. Jacob, it works on my 6-year-old laptop, but it's definitely a bit slow. Huh. Yeah, I gotta try it out on like an older setup, but like I said, just this one click, like it's pretty sick. Like this was a preset. I haven't changed a single thing about it, and it gives this nice like grainy texture. Again, is it a replacement for film? No, but where we are right now with how expensive it's getting and all that, it's kind of cool to have a software that like can do this procedural grain, and it's not just an overlay like the shit you see on a YouTube video. Like it is generating it based on the photo itself, which is pretty damn cool. I'll do a couple more and then I think we're gonna call it. I've been going for a little bit, but I hope you guys have been having a good time. Because I gotta tell you, I sure am. I'm having a blasty blast. It's been very fun. And it's cool talking to all you guys. This is gonna be a good one, I bet. Once again in Grounds, shout out to Grounds. Oh yeah, we're going over to profiles. Jacob blew my mind with that one. It's a little too purple, I don't like that one. Oh, Pro 400H, F's in the chat. I wish I would have put this drink into that pool of light there. I don't know what's wrong with me. My brain sucks! I didn't put that one into the stream. I need to put that one in for the next one. Can we like... How much can we get away with here before it looks ridiculous? That's kind of cool. Definitely a little much, but it's kind of cool. Yo, thank you for actually putting F's in the chat. Okay, that bloom is definitely a lot, wow. Pretty cool though. Chris, it's been fun. I needed an excuse to ignore my school books. Yeah, I was saying at the beginning, I think it's a cool way to, you know, like when I've been uploading less frequently, as I'm sure you guys can tell. It's a cool way for me to still connect with you guys, and at the same time, like, I have to do it either way. So I'm either going to be doing it alone or doing it live with you guys. So doing it live is just kind of more appealing. I have an interesting thought. I've been shooting on that Digicam I mentioned earlier. I wonder how that Digicam would do in this program. Because it's not shooting raw or anything, but I wonder if that would be a vibe. Interesting thoughts. Food for thought. Do more of these. Infernal, I will. This is episode 1, so there's got to be at least an episode 2. Yeah, no, I really this is cool though, for sure. I don't know how regularly, like maybe we could make it like a once a month, you know, or something like that, but this is definitely fun. And plus it gives you like a sneak peek of what videos are happening in the future, so that's, you know, if you care about that, that's kind of cool. I'm about that. I wish that moon was centered. I'm gonna crop it though. You see that grain does stuff to me. Yo, even like a 1x1 here, or a 6x6, whatever. Like that's kind of cool. It's kind of a cool crop. Yeah, we're just gonna crop that. That's what we're gonna do. That's the plan. Here we go. Yo, let's see what it looks like a 1x1. Maybe like that? I don't know. I hate how that tree looks though. I kind of wish there was more like dead trees on this side to balance it out. It's kind of cool though. Maybe we'll do whoops. There it is. I don't know. Put the moon more towards the top left. Let's do it. How about that? On the 3rd. How about that? Yo, blood swamps? Dude, come on. I think we're gonna end it on a high note with this song. When this song's done, we'll end the stream. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I agree with you. I'm with it. I'm with it. It's pretty cool. Can't see me, but I'm headbanging. I keep instinctively go into the develop tab. What shortcut did you use to flip the aspect ratio? It's X on the keyboard without like controller command. No, just X. Oh wait, do you mean yeah, flip the aspect ratio. Yeah, it's X. If you're talking about rotating the photo, it's command brackets. If you're trying to like do the shortcut to like rotate it 90 degrees. But yeah, no, if you're talking about the crop, it's X. Doesn't this song make you feel things? And you know what else? I'm gonna leave these on the channel, like the Sweet Lou show. This way, people who missed it can see all the fun they missed out on. Yo, what happens if you set the grain size to? Oh my god. Yo, have you guys ever heard of grain? 12 might be a little too much. Wait, we gotta put Mac. Oh. It's the 5 Below camera. I might need to look into clipping highlights too if there's anything actually funny happening in here. Be good little shorts. That's kind of nice. I like this. I just hate the crossing sign in the foreground. We might have to crop that out. Grain to positive film. Alright, we'll do that on the next one. Jacob, full of the tips here. Can I? See, that's the problem though. I don't want to lose that. Oh, what a struggle. Yeah, Jacob, you were talking about this, right? If so, that is X. I think we gotta leave it in. I think we just gotta find a slightly more pleasing crop. Yeah, that's X. Drink every time I said X. Yeah, that's X. Guys, is it X? I don't know. I don't know. This is the one weakness of the X100F is when you focus close at a low aperture, it like looks really, really squishy. If you could sort out how to drag us along with you on your next photo walk on live stream, damn, that would be fucking wild. Although the magic would be gone, then you would know how like how stupid my photo process is. I mean, I haven't done a crapshoot in a minute. I feel like that's something I need to get back to. Because a lot of people have asked for it as well. It's not like I'm ignoring you, I just haven't. It's tough. Timing is tough in general right now, but I will get back to it. Okay, Jacob was saying we'd love to yeah, I don't know, the Newton rings are the best part. Jacob was saying we want film type positive. Oh. Huh. It's like clean, it's cleaner. It's still grain, but it's like a cleaner texture. I'm gonna take halation off. I think it's like a little much. That's cool. Donuts. You like donuts? There's a lot of grain in the highlights, not much in the shadows. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. So I think that'll be the thing on the next one. We're gonna do user photos from the Discord. We'll listen to the Animal Crossing rotation. We'll do more film. We'll do more Dehancer. I think it'll be fun. We'll pick a day. We'll hop right back in. It'll be a lot of fun. All right, guys. I think that's going to do it for this first episode of the Sweet Lou Show. Thank you so much for coming around and hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. We went way longer than I thought I was going to be honest. But I had a blasty blast, and it means a lot that you guys hung out the whole time with me. So thank you very much. Have a beautiful Sunday if you're watching the game. I hope the team that you like wins. Enjoy those snacks. Crack a beer, don't drink and drive. And yeah, have a great everything, and I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, goodbye, my precious little eggies. Goodbye.